This is why we play.
Gaming is something more.
It's a community, made vibrant and real by AI.
Technology helps us to be part of something bigger.
Games play as if they were real life.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now.
This is why we play. A community.
Thousands of communities.
Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot it, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd.
Nothing can hold you back.
So, why do you play?
Do you want to go for a coffee? Yeah, sure.
Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it to all until the end, until the end of time. They kick me round, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going in rounds. Yeah, the guns will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. Watch everything we work for fall in line. We gon' give it our all until the end, until the end of time.
Even if world was ending, we will always come over with our streams, guys. Welcome, you all are watching LENOVO and Intel presents Rise of Legion Kolkata, brought to you by various sponsors. Gaming monitor partner ViewSonic Gaming, gaming headset partner Sony InZone, esports partner the Esports Club, and talent partner the Maverick. Guys, this is going to be the quarterfinals day one. Darshita, how excited are you for this one?
Um, all right, a good question that you have for me. I was really excited until and unless you took that start. But okay, thank you for the introduction. I mean, yeah, I really like the introduction, honestly. But again, it just reminded me of a song. Either ways, we are gonna go live with the quarterfinals matches for the day, and it's gonna be an interesting day today. Two matches lined up for the day, and both of them are gonna be really very intense and interesting at the same time. So there's a lot at stake right now for four of these teams, but let's just quickly have a look on the prize pool as well, because at the end of the day, the players are gonna get rewarded, right? So the total prize pool that we have, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be no less than 2 lakh INR. The first place gets 1 lakh, second 50,000. But you know what the best part is, scared? Every single team making it to the LAN is getting rewarded. So the third and the fourth place is also getting 25,000 each.
Indeed. So that's the main part, right? Getting through then that top four position, getting in that land. That is going to be the main aim for all of these teams. And quarterfinals, finally, I mean, we'll be witnessing the teams who've been battling it out with over around 100 teams in the starting. And now we're basically coming down to those last few remaining teams. Again, the first matchup that's going to come in front of us, it's going to be super insane. Let's
Yeah.
say I mean, we'll just have to apparently wait and see which is going to be the first matchup. But almost all four of those teams are going to be super amazing to watch out for. Hariom up against Team NPC. We've been seeing Hariom time and time again. We've seen them a couple of times already. For first time, I believe it was on Ancient, and the second time, if I'm not wrong, it was on New. Correct me, Darshita.
Yeah.
But NPC, we haven't seen them yet. We were probably supposed to have their match. Unfortunately, for some reasons, we could not see them on stream. But this team, it's also compromised of some experienced players, and they have got a punch in them. They're basically packing a punch in them, and I'm just can't wait to see this match starting up.
Yeah, that's going to be true. I mean, they have a lot of experienced player, but alongside that, if I talk about the side of Hariom
Mhm.
Esports as well, we have seen them perform right from the start. Every single stream we've talked about them, seen them play, and there's going to be a lot more to talk
True.
about. Obviously, when we get into the match, but it completely depends upon what map we are going to witness. The map, ladies and gentlemen, it will be soon on your screen, maybe right now. Yeah, it's going to be the map P2. And guess what? This is the map of Mirage. A while ago, I remember Scared saying that we witnessed them in Ancient. We have seen them perform in the map of Nuke as well. And this time again, Scared, we are going to see them perform in the map of Mirage, which is going to decide on who makes it to the LAN which is happening in Kolkata. This is an important day, honestly. Out of 4 teams, it's going to be two today, two tomorrow, and that's how we are going to get our top four semi-finalists, I would say.
Absolutely. So, I mean, imagine getting so close. The pressure is just super high on all of these teams. And now we're finally coming back down to the map of Mirage. Most of the community loves this map. Everyone has played so many times on this one. And honestly, from the transition from CSGO to CS2, Mirage has not witnessed that many changes, right? As compared to
Yeah,
any other map on this pool. So it has been relevantly the same. So I personally feel that all the strategies, the lineups, and everything that the teams have been preparing for themselves, they are going to bring it out today. And the fact that Hariom did not pick up any of the previous maps also give me an idea that again NPC would not be able to prepare against them by watching all
yeah,
those videos and those streams. So that's one thing that I really love, that in all of these three matches Hariom have picked up a different map. And I mean, if not even picked up, they made sure that the map that they've played on previously is not going to come forward right now. So Mirage
yeah.
being cooked up. I mean, NPC has got to be bringing something out of the ordinary, be it on those aim departments or be it on those strategies in order to beat Hario.
Yeah, and that's gonna be true. If I talk about the players of Team NPC right now, we have Logan, Loss, Zero Cool, Nikkei, Spawn, Guru, and Q. I mean, yeah, out of these 5 players will be playing today. But again, all of these players, they are experienced players. It's not the very first time that I'm seeing all of
True.
them play or seeing all of them perform on the other side. So is the case with Hariom Esports as well. I feel the difference. I mean, that's not even a difference. The players of NPC have been sticking together previously with a different name. I remember I'm not able to recall the name, but yeah, I've
True.
seen them perform previously with a different name. When it comes down to Hariom Esports, again, the same 5 players sticking together with a complete different name. So when it goes down to the team coordination, I feel there's going to be a bit difficulty because they've been sticking together for a long time now. At the end of the day, it completely depends on who is getting more rounds. Now that previously we talked about 30 rounds, we talk about 24 rounds right now, and 6 rounds of differentiate. You already know how much of a difference, how much of an impact it does create, right? So this match is going to be a close one. I mean, a very close match that I anticipate. Nowhere nearby, I do anticipate this match being a one-sided. No, that's not going to be possible. I don't know. I just have this very strong feeling, and also looking at the players scared, I can say that very confidently that this might just be a very close match. Chances of overtime might be low, but again, you never know.
I mean, just like yesterday, we witnessed 13 11s coming on
Yeah,
the board, all across those teams and those matches. So, definitely a high possibility that right now we'll witness the exact same thing because, again, all of these teams, they've been battling for so long. They've been winning
yeah.
all of those matches and now are just super ready to set the stage on fire because this is their last hurdle to move towards that land to get one step closer to the prize pool. Yes, being in that top four guarantees you a chunk of prize pool, but all of these teams would be looking at that first position prize and those bragging rights, just like you always call it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly jump into the match of Mirage. It is going to be Team NPC on the CT side, while Hariom Sports on the terrorist side. Let's see which one of them will secure this pistol and move one step closer to those 13-round victory.
This is going to be an important round, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first match of quarterfinals. This is again a best of one that we are talking about. To start things off over and over again, this execution might just make its way towards the A side. The side of Hariom Esports, I really love the fact that they've left one player alone towards the B to maybe find a frag and create a distraction. At the same time, there's just one single player from the sides of NPC towards the A side. So this might be an easy site entry that they have for themselves. Let's see if they are able to get the site for themselves. The smokes are there, the flashes are on point. That one player can just create a big havoc. On the other side, the execution is almost about to be there. They're taking their own sweet time. They are waiting for that right opportunity to strike, and they've blocked off a lot of corners out there. But look at that. The rotation once again towards the B side, and that is something I was talking about a while ago. But Evil
My
Prince,
God.
who is left all alone towards the B side, gets denied for everything on the other side. Lynx finds a perfect shot onto Nikes, and now they got the A side completely for themselves, can go in for a comfortable plant.
Absolutely. That is a perfect deception coming in, and Yellow Flash welcoming Logan as well as Lost, finishing both of them over the head. Zero Cool keeping his cool, but only for so long as Lynx finish things off with them. Own will be the one to deal the last damage. And as the first round moving in favor for Hariom Esports. What a brilliant play coming in, baiting just one player, making sure that he goes in for that B execute, forcing the rotation out of NPC. That is a pretty
Yeah.
solid mind game coming in. And now NPC being brought down to their eco, they'll be gamble stacking one side. But honestly, that's a play that we haven't seen Hariom Esports pull off in all of the previous matches that we've seen. This is the kind of execute that they've brought in just now, and it has worked perfectly to catch them off guard. Let's see how many different type of executes do they have.
The book of strategies is just opened with few pages being read from their opponents right now, but it all goes down to owned. Not the perfect way, my friend, to get taken down,
Logan?
even though you had the weapons for yourself, but Link slowly finding the perfect shot onto Logan to get taken down from Zero Cool. Slowly and steadily, MPC have managed to get back the numbers for themselves. And the sides of Hariom Esports, they need to be careful because this is a buy round coming up from their end headshot special. Perfect frag onto Nick Ace, but that's going to be spawned towards the connector. Perfect shot landed onto headshot special, and that's going to deny him a lot. NPC in this round seems to be really unstoppable, and the shots are going to hit the sides of Hariom Esports really bad. Two players, it might be really difficult towards the jungle. Zero Cool gets denied as well, and now it all goes down to Lost finds one. Maybe the second one he can actually convert that, but Evil Prince will be the better one this time. Denies him, but again, I have to say that in this round, Hariom Esport did lose onto a lot of weaponaries, and this was a good round for the sides of NPC, though they did not have it for themselves, but still, the amount of damage economically that they have given to the sides of Hariom Esports, it's going to be really difficult for them to cope up with.
True. Lost would probably be quite frustrated with that one because he had a perfect opportunity to convert it in his own favor. I mean, there was absolutely no one looking at his direction. It's just the fact that he had an SMG and a super long range battle, so we can't really expect him to win in that case. But really well played round from NPC. They read where the hit is going to come in, and I personally feel that owned on the back of all those utilities just went in way too deep. They kind of tried to go in for the same execute just like the previous one with a different change, as in they invested a couple of players towards the B side, right? So this
Yeah.
time they basically tried to sell even a more solid fake to NPC that this might be a very pacey hit towards B, which apparently it was not. And they had to get the one member rotated back towards the A side as there were only two of them standing there, and they lost those numbers. And again, on the back of the utility, Own did jump in, but behind those smokes is where the members of Team NPC were. So he could not find that value, and he was technically surrounded by three players on towards that side. So giving up on that weaponry and also not being able to get even a single frag out of that one, Hariom Esports probably did not anticipate that is what was going to happen in that round. But seriously, I think so. The try was decent. However, it just came down to the fact that NPC had that side stacked up and got the advantage in those duels. So yes, them inflicting a ton of damage, which means that the bonus round for Hariom will not be that easy to get. So NPC can quickly just creep up and get the first round for themselves.
Yeah, they can actually go in and get this round. I mean, look at Spawn. He's already invested onto an op for himself. That says a lot. Whenever it goes down to any player out there investing onto an op, you know that it is yeah, the fact that it is a very, expensive weapon coming out from the team. At the same time, it gives you n number of rags, it gives you n number of opportunities to just shut down one angle completely, even towards the connector, maybe the window. Anywhere you place it, you can make the most out of it. So it's going to be way too difficult. Hariom Esports, how will they counter that is going to be the question. Because if they are able to take out the op, punish the player, and maybe give it in the hands of Evil Prince, things might be really different in the post plan scenario. I mean, for example, if they have the site under their control, they deny spawn everything, they get back the op for Evil Prince, and that's where they have one angle checked onto completely with that op, and they need to be really carefree about that. So that's where things might change, but then it completely depends upon what the execution plan is. For like a small technical issue that we had for a moment, but everything is sorted. We will be back again in the match. The same strategy coming up, but this time it's going to be one player towards the A side, rest players trying to make their way towards the B, and the mid control as well is what they are demanding. The bomb has been dropped for a while. They do not want to risk it whatsoever. And as I said, denying the op is going to be way too difficult. And that's what the case is. A perfect flash from Logan, and Spawn hits a perfect shot, denies Lynx for every single opportunity out there, which is going to falter down the numbers for the sides of Hariom Esports.
True, and now again, 4v5 is the situation. They've been facing it for the past 2 rounds, but this time they don't have the perfect weaponry to deal with it. Couple of Galils, couple of AKs, decent amount of utility. They've still got a few flashes remaining. Combining with some frags and smokes, they can go in for an execute, but that will just only be the one set of execute. They can't go and sell a fake just like the previous rounds. Mid control was being demanded. Yes, they've got the mid control as of now. Connector is going to be smoked off. It still seems it will possibly be an A split. But again, some plays need to be made, owned, taking the full control. Throwing out some utils on towards the cat, making sure that if there's anyone on towards that, they'll be punished. Zero cool in the meantime. Getting a pick on yellow flash off camera. That's going to be the fight being taken. Headshot winning it out. Op still in hand. Spawn wins it against Evil Prince. He gets headshot special as well. They were slowly creeping away towards the B side, and everything has been denied one after the other. NPC just shutting down the entire push of Hariom Esports. Brilliant play from Spawn.
Yeah, this is just the magic of an op, right? This is what I was talking about. You have that op, you have that window, you have a perfect angle. Now, Spawn was inside the site itself, and there he converted to, which is a huge thing. Flashes needs to be there, smokes needs to be there. They need to block off his angle. That's where they will be able to capitalize on that situation. And if not, it's going to be way too vulnerable. For now, Hariom Esports is going to be way too difficult again, because economically it's going to be a very weak round coming up. Logan shuts down yellow flash as well. Headshot special has already set up goodbye. The amount of util out there onto Evan Prince will be forcing him out of that position to deny Nikes, and Own will convert a perfect one. This is yet doable. Hariom Esports, only with the pistols that they had and the deals that they had for themselves, they have converted 3 players. Slowly and steadily, it goes down to Spawn and Logan, the 2 last to survive. The bomb is yet towards the Spawn, and now they are rotating, making their way maybe towards the other side, but Lynx will be enough to shut down Logan. One last remaining player, Spawn, and his op. He has previously converted a 3K for himself, but will he do that again? Because if he's able to do that, that's going to be a 3K coming up. Spawn finds Lynx, shuts him down, but little did he knew that Own was right behind him. Shuts him down, gets the op back for themselves, and now it's going to be the lead denied, advantage gained, and the op retrieved.
The mid push just not working out perfectly for NPC. Punished from Hariom. So it just seems that either of the teams, if they decide to go in for a mid push or a mid crunch, they will be welcomed with a decent amount of resistance, and they'll be punished for that. Not exactly working out in their favor, so we'll just have to wait and see. Evil Prince, though, welcomes lost with a shot into his body, showing that he can do the exact same thing with an op. That's Spawn can, and this contact being made. Zero cool comes in with the trade. Does not let the lead increase any further. Logan, in the meantime, controlling
Logan?
Cat
No.
through the smoke. Will he push? Will he? Yes, he will. Without the utilities, not a best decision. And so was not of Lynx as well, as he'll be shut down. But in the meantime, down to 2v3. Where is this execute going to be? That's the question. Hariom Esports, they're slowly creeping backwards, maybe meeting towards the B side. That might be their choice. Could also go in towards the A, as the amount of space that's been taken by headshot special, that is absolutely perfect. He would not be
Yeah,
anticipated in that angle unless Zero Cool is just very well aware
aparts.
of the possibilities of these lurks.
You know what?
My
They are trying to
god,
make
look
their
at
way towards
headshot.
the aparts right
Mhm.
now, and this can be way too vulnerable. Look at Nikes. He is right at that angle. I think one pixel will be enough to take one player down. This is what I was talking
One.
about. Finds the best possible flag. gets the numbers to an equalizer and shuts down Evil Prince as well. This is something I was so scared about. And now he has the flashes on point. Nick
What?
Case shuts down headshot as well. And that's gonna be the second one on board. A 3 versus 2. It all went down to Nick Case, and he was so very patient with the position that he had for himself. Hariom Esports, they had the number, but Nick Case, the patient game, the angle that he holded, the approach toward the aparts got him 2 best frags, and he converted the entirety of this round. That's the table turned around. A 2-3. The hopes of an equalizer are still high. Evil Prince good for 1, but instant trade coming up from Nick Case, and that's going to be a 4-all again.
Indeed. I mean, the awareness from this guy, it's unreal. Definitely there was a sound cue probably led by Headshot Special, which helped him out. But in this round, Zero Cool helping his team, making sure they've got the numbers advantage. Oh, the timing of that peak! But he still gets 2 of them. Dinged up on the 1, finishing off the second. Opt for the rescue, and that's going to be the case, finishing things up. Putting the final nail in the coffin. Just losing 2 of the members, still carrying forward the op. NPC equalizing the round numbers. The shot, it's just brilliant. Look at that. First ding, and then straight on to the next one. NPC have been holding the side perfectly, right? Now they've not been giving some aggressive peaks. They're not giving him some extra fights that probably what Hariom want. And I love the fact that they did not break that one cubby. They're just leaving it like that to make sure that if there's any kind of push, they'll be ready for it. Look, this timing could be everything. Oh my goodness! He still wins it out. Lynx quickly trades it though, but gives up on his location. That was just a brilliant flick of the wrist coming in, and Losh puts a bullet to the head of Evil Prince, securing the round for themselves. What was that flick from Logan? My goodness.
I mean, he just turned around and completely shut down one player. It's no more about the defusal, about the plant. No, it's all about the aim fights that the players are going into, because it's been so long. The bomb is not even getting planted. It's all down to the aim fights, and that's where the fights get started and come to an end as well. Once again, an approach towards the apart. The volley is going to put it on a hold for now, and so is the case with that frag grenade, but that's just going to be one single player. Rest 2 trying to make their way towards maybe the mid. The top mid is where they are right now, and the rest of players towards the ramp. So it's going to be a split approach coming up from the sides of Team Hariom Esports for now. They have lost onto Link, so they need to take it very slow, but the case, he wants to be the aggressive one out there. He wants those frag. Yellow Flash on the other side. He is waiting for someone who would just casually walk into his crosshair to get taken down. But will that be the case? Because there's one player really beside him. The sound cue is given, and now it's going to be difficult. Spawn finds one onto Headshot Special as well. Yellow Flash slowly and steadily creeping inside. This might be difficult. The flashes are on point from the sides of Evil Prince to find one onto Zero Cool. The job not yet done. They need the numbers, because still it's a 3v4, which is in favors of Team NPC, and the op from Spawn that just tends to deny a lot more of an information, at the same time a lot more of an space. Rotations being called off right from the Spawn towards maybe the B side, but little do they know what they are walking into. This can be difficult. There's one player from the sides of NPC towards the mid as well, so this can be very, very vulnerable. Look at Nikes. He can actually turn the tables around by finding one player. This contact might just be everything until and unless it's anticipated. But for now, A-side execution once again coming up from their end. The rotation was again called back, and it shuts down Nikes, punishes him for everything. But Logan, with the position he is on to, Hariom Esports are getting denied for everything. It all goes down to Evil Prince 2 frag. It's what he has already, but what he does not have right there is going to be the time to go in and get the bomb planted, and that's where NPC will be getting the 5th one on board.
Absolutely brilliant play coming in from their side. Again, the trades going back and forth, and them reading onto this situation. Picture perfect display of keeping the cool, calm, collected heads and winning the round, getting the lead to 5-3 now. No matter how fast Hariom goes, no matter how slow they play, it just seems that NPC are ready for any kind of push. And they're not focusing on the mid at all. They're just making sure the links that connect to them to the site are watched out for. They always invest 3 people on towards the B and only 2 on towards the A, wherein Spawn almost every time has the op invested. So Hariom in the previous one, even though they've got the idea, they had the read that the op will be towards the A side, they just did not have the numbers. So apparently, things just not working out for them in the round before that. I mean, in the previous one as well, we just saw it
Yeah.
going down almost in the hands of Lost, winning the trade out. Still, right now, they're looking pretty solid on the very fast execute towards the B side, and this has always been the Stag side. They're all
Ouch.
moving through
That's
the
gonna
arrows.
hurt.
That's going to be the trade down coming in.
No.
Sean and Nikkei standing strong. That's going to be one person taken down. Tech 9 is the only thing you can work with and the thing that you'll fall with. Evil Prince, though, last man standing. How much can you get? The answer is nothing. As it's just one kill and some chip damage onto the rest of them. NPC moving on to 6.
The call was to just go in and rush towards one side, get as many weapons as they can, possibly retrieve them, or maybe just get taken down coming up from the sides of NPC. More or less, they did not have the economy, and that call was pretty anticipated. But again, now when it goes down to a full buy round, I'm looking at an orb coming up from the sides of Evil Prince. This might just be way too vulnerable. Spawn. The flashes are actually gonna hit them. But the frag. Oh, look at Spawn. It's gonna be the aggressive one. Evil Prince did not see that coming. No one anticipated. But Spawn had a plan ready. He'll be capitalizing on that, shutting down the sides of Evil Prince. The offer is done for the sides of Hariom Esports. And now it goes down to a hit coming up, but they know what they are walking into again. Zero cool, but for one, no, he's not able to join the same party. Spawn is gonna miss out for some shots, and that's where he gets taken down. From headshot, Special finds one more. That's gonna be lost slowly and steadily. They've retrieved back the numbers. Nikkei is gonna be the last surviving player. A 1 versus 3. The bomb gets planted. Last man standing. Headshot, Special shuts him down. And that's gonna be Hariom Esports. A good execution. I mean, I have to give it to all these players. It all started with Spawn being really aggressive towards the mid, and he found the best perfect frag. Just put that bullet in the head of, in the skulls of Evil Prince out there. But that wasn't enough. The numbers did falter down, but the teammates did bring it back. 6-4 scared. It's so close, and that's what I was talking about a while ago.
My goodness, just look at this approach through those mollies as well. Logan, though, a ninja gets 2 of them, gets the bomb down as well. Can he get the third? No, but a lot of chip damage done. My goodness, still a couple of people to be taken care of. Spawn holding the backside with the op. How much can he get? He already has an idea that there's going to be someone jumping from the palace angle. A perfect peek and a perfect bullet to the head. Gets the second one. No. Yellow flash will answer back, but how much can he do? Answer is one more. It's down to Nikkei's and headshot Special. Just one bullet will do it. It's
Connectors,
just
no
going
way.
to go down. Yeah, it's a game of a cat and mouse now. Headshot slowly rotating. The question is, can Nikkei's get the read? And can he
He
get the
needs to.
timing right?
Oh no, this is not looking good. They are so close right now. Headshot Special, even Pixels will be in now, but little. We all know that Headshot Special is down to 25 of his health. As soon as the pixels are visible, it's going to be done for. And that's where Hariom Esports will be losing out of that round. NPC with one more for themselves. They did not anticipate Lost being there, or else it would have been Hariom Esports. The numbers would have been in their favor, and this would have been their round. But 7-4, they need to end it with a 7-5 scoreline at least to make it to a close call, because 4-round differentiate and going to the second side is going to be difficult. But Logan, oh my god, he does not care on where he is going to go and peak. It's just him going, getting those frags and coming back to his team alive. Like, it's nothing for him. But Lynx will be the perfect one to get a frag onto Nikkei's and gets the numbers back online. But for how long? Because look at the execution. It's so split. Literally no one has the bomb, because it's right down at the spawn itself. They need to retrieve the bomb and then make their way. But little do they know, the players of NPC, they are so aggressive. They're gonna cut off every single thing that comes in their way. The bomb gets down again. And now they are gonna pay a real high price for that. Evil Prince shuts down Zero Cool. Lynx finds 1 on 2 lost as well. But the job is not yet done. They do not have the
Logan.
bomb yet. They need to make their way. Evil Prince, this is close. It's gonna be very close. But the flash will give away the information though. Slowly and steadily trying to make their way towards the bomb now. Retrieving the bomb is gonna be a big responsibility out there. Evil Prince good for one last remaining player. Spawn. Look at where he is. He knows that they will come to retrieve the bomb. And he's literally waiting right out there to guard the bomb. But the information is already in the favor of Hariom Esports for now. Spawn good for 1. Yes, he is. Finds the best. Perfect frag. Shuts down the second one. And that's going to be an 8-4 scoreline coming up, ladies and gentlemen. This would have been a 7-5 if both of the players would have went in all together. Maybe flashes, maybe smoke, some utils to stop Spawn out there from guarding the bomb. Things would have been different, but it all goes down to an 8-4 scoreline. The only thing that they had to work around with scared was one smoke. That's gonna hurt them.
Definitely will. They had an opening. Lynx provided them with the opening, but just could not finish things up. And apparently, it is just going to be NPC running away 8-4. You already know this is a very solid start from them. And they did a perfect job in stopping Hariom Esports. But now the question is, how well can Hariom do? Because we know that they're a very CT-centric team. They feel a lot comfort whenever they're on the CT side. They like to hold those spaces, those angles, and sometimes going for those preemptive pushes, which you do not expect. So combining all of that, NPC now need 5 rounds to finish things off. And this is Mirage that we're talking about. You know, the execute can come pretty well. We've got some angles to clear off. We've got the lineups. Smokes and Molly should do the trick. Probably stop them from at least getting a pickoffs on those choke points, but we'll have to wait and see how things actually work out, because look at towards mid. They're working their way, creeping up slowly. However, Spawn wants to take control of the side. That too aggressively as he actually finishes off Lynx. Thanks to the flash coming in from the cage. In the meantime, Zero Cool finishing off headshot special. Evil Prince holding the back of the side. Still good for 1. Yellow flash now. Trying to stop the rotation that's coming in from the spawn itself. But little do they know, bomb has already been planted. Evil Prince has to get at least 2 more frags. And that too onto the side. Nikes will be welcoming 1 with the headshot. Can he grab more? That's the question. Throws into the flash. But yellow flash is just a second faster. Smoke's gonna go down with a spray! Through the pistol, and that too through that smoke. Secures the round for NPC. What a crazy play coming in from their side. Just look at that.
That's gonna be way too crazy, yeah.
Utilizing it perfectly, yeah.
So perfect that was Logan. He did anticipate them being there. He perfectly utilized that. The sides of Hariom Esports, they did invest onto a diffusal kit though. I mean, yeah, they did invest onto a diffusal kit to make the most use of it. But they had no probable chance. Logan just did not give them the opportunity to do that. Once again, NPC, they have a good economy to be maintained onto, and this might just be the 10th one which rolls in for them. The first half did not went really good in the favors of Hariom Esports, but going down to the second half now, yeah, that's going to be a lot of information though. But Zero Cool, good for 1. Yes, he is. Headshot special. That's an instant denial coming up. And now it's going to be a B hit. Slowly and steadily, every single player will be falling down, understanding the fact that they did not have a good weaponry to walk around with, but at least 1 frag. Yes, that's going to be owned to get taken down. It all goes down to Evil Prince being the last surviving player. He does have an AK to walk around with, so that might just be him at least trying to take 1 or 2 player down and denying the economy coming up for the sides of NPC, which will be helpful for the sides of Hariom Esports in their full buy round. But what's the plan for now is the question. Will he wait for the exit frag, or maybe go in for a save? Evil Prince! What? We did see an AK, didn't we?
Well, he had the AK, but he was using the pistol for that fight. That
I
was
mean,
definitely not the best of the decision makings. Either ways, that is going to hurt Hariom. However, it was kind of their save round. They've got the buy, bringing out the weaponries now. It's going to be famous, a couple of M4s to work with. So should be enough in terms of utility. They've got decent amount of utils. Got a frag, a few flashes, smoke, incendiary to probably stop the advances of NPC, which they have not had a perfect read on yet. As again, NPC, just all five men creeping ahead slowly through the house, moving forward, lost. The Smolly can deny a ton of space. That's jumpy. Gonna probably let them know about what's happening on towards the side as it's being taken, but lost. It just seems that he's lost control of the keys. He kept on moving forward. Zero Cool now finally following him up, getting one for one trade. It was equalized, but only for so long, and everything falls down in the hands of NPC. But Evil Prince denies even that. It's down to a 2v2. Bomb has been planted. No diffusal kit to work with. So they've got to make a decision quick. Time not their best friend. Nike's positioning. Could be everything. Finds one.
ooh,
No, he
yellow
cannot get the
flash.
spray down. And on his left was Yellow Flash, ready with the aim. And that's finally a round being brought in by Hariom.
Important round, I would say, a very important round which rolls in the favor of Hariom Esports, because giving away the 11th one would have been a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence coming up from the sides of Team NPC. On the other side, Hariom Esports. Honestly speaking, Evil Prince and Yellow Flash seems to be that deadly duo, which is just so difficult to deny onto. I mean, the cover fires being provided are so perfect, and as soon as the reaction time is also really good, when that's the only deadly duo left to clutch out on movements or get the rounds. It's them performing their level best, and that's going to be the case over and over again. 10 to 5, 5 rounds of differentiate that we're talking about right now. NPC, they need 3 more rounds, and Lynx to start things off denies Logan. That's going to be a very important and an initial frag rolling in the favors of Team Hariom Esports for now. They can actually just chill and wait behind, but Zero Cool finds the best possible frag onto Evil Prince to get back the numbers for the team. 4v4, yet maybe doable, but what's the call? Maybe making their way towards the apart and then van to the B side might just be the call, but right now they're taking it way too slow, not giving any sound cue whatsoever, letting the sides of Hariom Esports be in a lot of confusions for now.
Yes, they've been going in for the B executes time and time again, and again they're gonna do the exact same thing. Own, flashed up, have to play it safe, and the spray down gets one, ready for the second fight, wins it that one as well. Now the cavalry's support coming in, headshot and own, just owning the B site entirely, denying every single space and angle. And since the bomb was not planted, you know NPC will be dropped down to a save round. Hariom Esports finally making a comeback, and their defense on towards the B just seems impenetrable at this point, especially in the previous one though. But the
Yeah.
question is, will NPC expect the orb being invested in the hands of Evil Prince for this round? That's going to be the question. And if yes, then where? They don't have any utils to work with, just a full save, pistols being brought in forward. We're going to be heading into a pause as well in the meantime, just to break the momentum of Hariom probably. I was just about to reconnect. Who knows?
Yeah.
Kevlars and
It's just about
helmets brought in for Hariom. Yeah.
true though. Evil Prince, I mean, yeah, going down to the fact that Evil Prince will have an offer himself, and that's going to be way too anticipated coming up from the sides of NPC, because it's been a long time these players are, playing together. They know the play styles, they know who plays what role, so
Indeed.
they do know what might be the first match down in that possible way. Will be Logan inviting his own dead? Loss gets taken down. So in the case with Spawn, slowly and steadily NPC seems to be falling down one after the other. It's just a cleanup job. Link shuts down Zero Cool as the last player was standing. And Hariom Esports have got the 7th one on board. Economically, a very weak round for the sides of NPC. I mean, the previous round that was I'm talking about, and that had to be a quick one as well. They did not expect a lot coming up from that round, and that's where They just went in for a quick push, did take down 1 or 2 players maybe, but that's all for that one round. 3 rounds of differentiate, 3 rounds of advantage. That still lies in the favors of NPC. So Hariom Esports, let's see if this round helps them. But again, when it goes down to NPC, I feel this will buy round. They need to convert it, or economically it's going to be a lot more damage. But Links over and over again, the initial contact seems to be perfect for him. But this time it's going to be a perfect trade coming up as well.
Yes, let's see again. Own back on towards the side, taken care of just like that. Nikkei's finally getting that frag onto him and lost as well, finishing headshot special. Evil Prince with the AWP in hand, along with Yellow Flash info to work with. Economy is decent for them, but I don't think so if they'd be having enough credits to invest in the next one, as bomb has also gone down. They've got a defusal kit, but I think so the best call should be to probably go and save in this one. Yellow Flash in the meantime though will be making contact in the room. Logan wins that out. Evil Prince gets a pick onto Lost, but it's down to a 1v3. I said it way too fast. Nikkei just shut him down, and that's going to be the 11th round coming in for NPC. Just one round away from match point and also a ticket to the LAN. Let's just see if they manage to get the next one as well. Yeah.
There's a lot at stake right
they
now.
should have decided. True. I felt like they should have decided to probably go in for a save in the previous one.
Maybe. It all depends upon this round now, because if the sides of Hariom Esports lose out of this one, it's going to be done for. Evil Prince good for one. Yes, he is. And that's going to be an opportune night. I mean, in the previous half, honestly, we did see this. See the sides of Spawn hitting those perfect up shots. Yellow Flash good for one, doubles it up, shuts down Lost as well. Lynx and Yellow Flash, they do get taken down to the hands of Nikkei. He doubles it up. He's trying his level best to get back the numbers, and not just the numbers. He'll be going in for the plant to get the match point for themselves. The semi-finals is what is on stake right now. Hariom Esports, will they be able to get it back? Nikkei gets denied for everything. The locations are compromised. On to a perfect shot being landed from the sides of Evil Prince. They knew where he was, and that's going to be a defusal coming up. No defusal kit does not matter. They have ample amount of time to invest onto that defusal, but the hopes are still high. If in case NPC would have denied this by round for the sides of Hariom Esports, it would have been an win for them. But now that Hariom Esports have converted this round, they are going to have an economy to invest onto in the upcoming one. On the other side, Team NPC, this might just be their last economically good round, because losing onto this will gain Hariom Esports not just the 9th one, but the 10th one as well, which is going to be a huge disadvantage. But looking at what the investments are, Spawn has invested onto an op once again. Evil Prince on the other side with an op. Let's see who gets the initial one. Evil Prince, one shot denied for second one, not connected. Third, maybe just a try, but look at Spawn. He gets it. No, he does not. He misses it as well. Both of the oppers trying their level best to connect one at least, but this time Spawn, he's down to what, 10. It's difficult.
Shot. Very difficult, but this angle the red shot is standing on, will Lost anticipate it? That's going to be the question. In case in the meantime, they're trying to find one frag. They'll be eating up the frag grenade right onto his face. And that's him still standing strong. My goodness. Talk about resilience. He was not budging an inch, no matter how many frags he go at his face. But that's gonna be it for Pistol! Three people right there in that unanticipated angle. What a perfect timing to peek. And gives the advantage back to Hariom Esports now on this defense, as Nikkei takes care of Lynx, but the HP not their best friend. Spawn's been down. And it's all in the hands of Nikkei. How much can one man do? Can he get one more? The answer is no. As it's going to be another round for Hariom Esports, creeping one step closer to that equalizer. He did such a great job in this fight, but look at this play. Headshot special, absolutely brilliant play.
Oh my god, that one player entirely turned the tables for that round. Entirely. 3 players single-handedly headshot special. I remember previously in the previous matches we've been talking about this player saying that I remember myself saying that this player tends to do something out of the box every single time, cheeky angles, cheeky corners. Sometimes things that he does is not anticipated by his opponents, and over again he's been able to prove that. Now, as I said previously, Hariom Esports, if they get the ninth one on board, it might just be their 10th one as well. I really hope that I'm not too early onto saying that, but again, economically it's not that great of a round coming up for the sides of NPC. They just have two flashes. They've invested onto one flash and one smoke to walk around, but they will just getting denied. One shot, yes, is able to connect. He knows that this is a very hard mid approach coming up, trying to take the second player down. Lynx finds the perfect frag onto Lost as well. The mid control is being denied onto Headshot. A lot of players in front of him. He won't stop spraying whatsoever. Converts two best possible frags out there. And that is gonna be the 11 and 10 double digits on both of the ends. And look at Headshot special. He had a smoke right in his face and he just did not stop spraying. And they were so perfect to take down two. 11 to 10. Scared, I have a question. Do you think it's gonna be 11-11 or a 12-10?
I think so it's going to be a 12-10, but let's just wait and see how things roll out. It could be anything. Hariom are the ones who've got the momentum as of now, and NPC, it just seems that they've exhausted all of their plans that they had for the execute, and they can't just bring anything out of the box which they've not prepared as of now, and they're trying to gain the mid control. Evil Prince has been denying that. Even if he misses the first one, he follows it up with the second and makes sure that he actually gets one frag out of that. So NPC still slowly creeping up ahead in the mid. They were able to smoke off the window, so managing to push back Evil Prince off that position. But where do they want to go and end up at? That's going to be the question. Some utility for misinformation, probably. As they got a couple of players slowly creeping up with both of those sides. That's going to be the contact being made, and Lynx wins it out. Zero cool. Not winning that trade. Gets shut down already. Another boost coming in. Lynx, does he anticipate it? It's going to be the question. Evil Prince already shutting down one. No, he did not realize for the second one, but he did for Nikes. And making sure that his team already has the advantage. Spawn and lost the last two remaining members, Darshita, creeping towards the A site.
Yeah, they are slowly and steadily trying to make their way towards the A side for now. There's going to be one player present inside the side. They need to be careful. Look at the positioning. That's a ninja position that he has. But the plan is something different. Headshot special. Gets taken down.
Yellow flash.
And now, yellow flash. As I said, that's going to be a ninja position coming up. And that's where he finds the perfect frag onto Lost to get taken down. No, he does not. That's going to be Spawn who gets shut down on the other side, and an equalizer comes up. 11 to 11. Hariom Esports 8 to 4, ladies and gentlemen. That was the scoreline we're talking about a while ago, and they have tend to bring it to an 11-11. Once again, a huge investment being made. This is the last buy round. Because again, the team who gets this is going to get the match point. The team who loses this is going to lose on to economy. Especially highlighting this for the sides of NPC, because look at the players. Zero creds. They are literally so broke right now. Nikes and Lost. They have nothing to invest onto in the upcoming round. They need to get this round if they want to take it to the match point. And if not, it's going to be Hariom Esports. Would not be the best possible way to get taken down. But what's the call? Might just be a B execution. They are waiting towards the aparts for now. Patient game is being played really high, and they've left one of their players towards the A site as well to make at least few contacts, but it's not deceiving. God, Evil Prince had owned. They convert to a trade comes up. That's gonna be headshot special, but the job is not yet done. Spawn finds one until Lynx a 3v3. Yet to able for either of the sides. Not really sure on who is gonna win it. The bomb is not yet planted. 50 seconds. The bomb has not even made it its way inside the site yet. The fights? No. If they extend those fights, it's going to be difficult. Spawn. He has the bomb. He needs to be careful. Logan comes out.
Oh
one
my
God. Hariom Esports left down to one last remaining player. Owned. Gets denied for The sides of Team NPC, they did not even go in and plant the bomb. They just wanted to take that fight. They just wanted to go in for that aim game. They came up on top this time with NPC on the match point. 12 to 11. Hariom Esports, they still have the economy to invest onto. Do we anticipate
But the
an OT
discipline
coming? Do we?
could be possible. Could be possible. We might possibly see the first overtime of Rise of Legion. Let's see how things pan out in this one, because it's the open towards both of these teams, and seems that the first contact is going to be made towards this connector. Let's see, that's going to be the first shot being taken. Spawn chunked down to such a low HP, but Zero Cool gets two of them, only to be shut down by Evil Prince standing on the back of the site. Numbers 3-3 dwindling, yes. Spawn's HP low, but it's still NPC having the advantage. They're slowly creeping ahead. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
Spawn is just as good as dead with our 30 HP of his. Just one bullet maybe will do the trick. Either ways, let's see how much can these teams do. Own, good for one. Headshot special, ready for that jump. Gets them owned as well. Finishing Spawn off.
Logan?
Logan in the meantime finally finds an equalizer, but he's down to 19 HP. And it's Evil Prince and Headshot special. Both of them rotated towards the B side so he can have the timing. But the question is, will Evil Prince have heard him? Bomb will go down without any difficulties. But the question still remains. Can he clutch this out? Can he close things out? That frag's gonna clear at one angle along with the incendiary. And that's Headshot special, finishing off Logan. And Darshita, friends and folks out there, everyone, we are seeing the first overtime of ROL.
I told you. You remember, Scared? I told you already this is gonna be a very close match, and trust me, you're gonna enjoy it. Plus, on the map of Mirage, it's like a cherry on the cake already, because Mirage is one of the best possible map to play onto. The way both of these teams have performed. I would actually, give more credit to the side of Hariom Esports right now for getting it to a 12-12. I mean, it went down to an 8-4. The sides of NPC, they were 4 rounds up when it went down to the second half. Hariom Esports, right from that, they took it to an equalizer. They got those frags. They did everything possible in their way. There was a lot of pressure when it went down to an 12-11, a 1v2 situation. They clutched it out and they got that round. 12-12 once again. 6 rounds. Now, the very first team to get 4 for themselves is going to get this map. Now, will it be Hariom Esports or Team NPC? It completely depends. But for the initial 3 rounds, we have the sides of Team NPC once again on the T side and Hariom Esports on the CT side. Side swaps after 3 rounds again. But what if single-handedly one team is able to get 3 rounds consecutively in one half itself? It's going to be so difficult, right? A lot of investment being made, op no op being invested from the sides of NPC. They don't want to risk it whatsoever. Look at Spawn. He's invested onto an AK for himself. On the other side, Headshot Special is once again holding the very close angle where it goes down to the upads. But this time, the execution might make its way towards the B side. Probably the B sides. Look at the smoke lineups towards the A as well, though. It's going towards A. It's not a B execution. It's going to be an A hit coming up. They need to be really prepared. Lost. He's right behind the back of that player. Need to be careful. Lost. Gets taken down. Lynx finds the perfect frag. Hariom Esports are able to get those numbers for themselves. Lynx finds one more. On the other side, there's going to be one more player present. Does not matter. Gets taken down. A 2v3 yet in the favors of Hariom Esports for now. One last remaining player. Nikes gets taken down from Yellow Flash. Good for both of them. And that's going to be the 13th one for the sides of Hariom Esports.
Again, the defense stands strong. They did not let the terrorists plant the bomb either. Working their way out perfectly. And it seems to be even more difficult now for NPC because, again, getting the bomb planted on the T side, that's the main thing. You need to get it whatsoever. And the early control that Hariom have been establishing On towards the important choke points of the map. NPC are just not fighting for them.
Yeah.
Slowly going in for those hits. The B hits have been shut down every single time, be it owned, be it headshot special. You know those players will be there. This time, they execute coming in from towards the mid, smoke towards the connector to deny any kind of information, and it could possibly be a B split, maybe, but Lynx pulling that cheeky angle on in the meantime. That's gonna be the fight being taken, and Lynx wins it out. How
Yeah.
did he even get that frag? Such a beauty. Brings the numbers in his own team's favor. That incendiary is not gonna do anything to headshot. Imagine standing on the sofa and the sofa is under fire. That flashbang comes in. He's still trying to stand strong, only to fall by loss. No, good for one, but quick trades coming in. Lynx still. This one will have the last laugh in. This one only for so long as Logan finishes him off. How much can this one man do? Long range spray down. Not good enough. Yellow flash. Guess the final bullet. It's 1v2. Nikes. Can you get this clutch? He's got the bomb in hand. Can you figure out where the people are? One, yes. And it's all down to Evil Prince.
And his
Off
op.
in the hand. Exactly.
This seems to be difficult, but is yet doable at the same time. Evil Prince, will he be able to hit that perfect shot coming up? The ninja spot is where he is onto right now. Evil Prince can actually go in and change the weapon. Maybe that might just be helpful. Or oh, will that be possible? No! Evil Prince will actually go in and change that op to maybe an AK to go in for that 1v1, because in op, yes, that's a perfect weapon to hit that one perfect shot and you take your opponent down. But what if you are not able to connect that shot? Because every single time, no scopes hitting, there are not really high chances. Evil Prince.
And
Yeah.
he could not connect his shot. He could not connect his shot onto that one.
He did try
If
though.
he had landed it, I just probably saw a bullet being fired from that. Maybe could have been that he did not connect it. Let's see. Maybe he did not even fire that. But yeah, I totally agree with the fact that he should have gone for a weapon swap. AK would have done a much better job. But the last round of the first half of the overtime, let's see if they're able to close things out perfectly, as Spawn is the one who's having the orb in hand. Moving through the palace. Try and get a first pick, maybe, but no is the answer, as Lynx just so very ready. With the M4 watching that angle and the frag chipping down 3 people. Nikes, he's not having a very good day as of now. Getting spammed down in this round. Logan in the meantime gets Evil Prince out of the picture though. So the bomb can go down, but this timing could be impeccable. Yellow flash gets the planter down, but only one. That he can find. A 3v1 situation now. Zero Cool, such a low HP. And 2 of the players are just barely walking.
Yeah. Headshot special. A 1 versus 3. A clutchable situation that he is onto right now. He needs to anticipate loss. He does not. 1 shot. And that's going to be headshot done for. In the first half itself, 2 rounds go in the favors of Team NPC and 1 in the sides of Hariom Esports. The side swap will soon come in and it might just change everything. But again, it's all about those 4 rounds, right? NPC has it all. Both of these teams tend to go in for 3 rounds on both the ends. It's going to be another overtime coming up. But for now,
True.
slowly and steadily. You know what? I'm just getting the CSGO vibes right now, understanding the fact that it's a 30 rounder again. Yeah, because, I mean, when it goes down to 30 rounds, we have the 15 swaps coming up, and then the 16th one to get it for themselves gets the entirety of the map right now. It all goes down to the same situation, maybe again. NPC, they need 2 more rounds to end it all here and here. At the same time, if Hariom Esports are able to get 3, this might just be an equalizer. So, that's what the point is. I'm just getting those vibes over and over again. But okay, for now, we will be focusing on what is happening in the map. Instead, Evil Prince will still be really stubborn with investing onto an op on the T side. Now, when it went down to the sides of Team NPC and their T side, I remember Spawn investing onto an AK and not an op. But Evil Prince, he needs to find at least one frag. Case, I feel sorry for him. He's been hit with a knife on his back by his own teammate. But that's completely alright for now. 13 to 14, ladies and gentlemen. The same strategy. One player towards the A side. Might just be a close call. On the other side, 4 players trying to make their way towards the B. So let's see if this works in their favor. In case he wants to be the aggressive one, he's down to 69th. He needs to be careful. Evil Prince is right present there. One jump peak, and it might just be an invitation to his own death.
That is true. The question is, do they anticipate the investment of an op?
Yeah.
Because if in case yes is the answer, then the case will not go in for this peak. But if it's no, then it'll probably try to re-clear and figure out where this hit is coming. Because look at the utility dump being used by Headshot Special. Using up the smoke to slowly creep in to that angle, but it should be anticipated. And in the meantime, now the players in the house are also activated. The question is, will he get a frag? No, is the answer. Spawn, though, quickly comes up with an equalizer. Link's been taken care of. Still is holding the angle. Incendiary right onto his feet. Does not invest the smoke into that one. Evil Prince gets one off cam. And the site is not exactly theirs. They still need to take care of 3 people as of now. One of them is standing on the B side and Spawn!
Oh my god!
Taking down Headshot Special, but Evil Prince still comes out on top in that op duel. Giving the advantage to his own team backwards. Spawn's gonna go down, yellow flash, getting out to position of 1. Tries to go in for that spray with the AK, not good enough. Logan with the adjustment comes in at clutch. Zero Cool needs to come in for this rotation. Own just down to 16 HP. 1 bullet. That's all it will take. Got a defuse kit into the hands of Logan. The spray down is good. Zero Cool taken care of. But Owen needs to still win this one more fight. Can he do it? Yes! Is the answer. You are clutch on 16 HP and Owen brings it to you in a silver platter.
Owns them all right now. Every single player. 16 HP, a clutch and a dream. 14-14. This is the 5th round. Now, both of these teams, if they get 1-1 each, it's going to be another overtime. If any of them get 2 rounds consecutively, it's going to be them winning it. Who is going to be that team? Chats, it's your time to go in for the prediction. So let us know in the comment section on what do you guys think as well. Because for now, the scoreline, the math seems to be so close. Hariom Esports and Team NPC. This is what I was talking about a while ago, that both of these teams, the experience, the amount of time that they've given to the game, the amount of study that they've done, the team play, the team coordination, every single thing comes into the play straight up right now. Look at the frags as well. 20 plus kills for 4 players. Logan, Spawn, Zero Cool and Nick Case on the sides of Team NPC. For the sides of Hariom Esports, it's got to be Evil Prince, Owned and Lynx with 20 plus kills for themselves. It's just getting so close right now. Evil Prince is 4 frags away from getting the 30 and Spawn is 3 frags away from doing that. Again, to highlight, both of them are the primary oppers for their team and they tend to do a perfect job with the ops, and this time over and over again they will be investing onto the same weaponry.
The full house utility coming in from Hariom Esports. 5 smokes, 5 volleys, 5 flashes and 5 nades. Let's see how things pan out in this one. 14-14. They need to win out this game. Owen in the meantime using the utilities in mid, making a ton of noise, while on the other hand his team slowly creeping towards the Palace Alley. That is where the position from Zero Cool has already been punished once onto that position. You still remember that there was a pop flash play, but this time it seems different. Oh, the timing couldn't have been any better at Lynx. Win that one trade, but Spawn quickly retaliates, shuts him down. Can he get the second? What's the answer? But he still stands strong now. He will. And it's
Evil
down to a
Prince.
3v2. Just looking at that, and it's going to be a pistol fight taken inside the palace. Spawn wins it out. Oh, needs to make a play of his lifetime. 1v2 cannot creep from the CT without giving any sound cue, but the fight is gonna come from Spawn. He's got the idea. Oh, can't do anything, but you've got to go in for this peak. No utilities. Dry peak is the name of the game. Tries to go in, play for the one. The orb being invested as well. Both of them missing the shots. Apparently, it's lost. Who finds the break through that play, wins it out for his team, and puts them one step closer to the victory. Just one more round, and they will seal the deal. NPC yet again on the verge of
One,
victory. Hariom,
they definitely
really.
are on the verge of victory right now. Hariom Esports, what's the plan? A do or die situation for them. If they want to take it to another overtime, they need to get this round for themselves. But Evil Prince, over and over again, he's been investing onto an op. He has been so stubborn with that. To start things off, Spawn will go in for an instant denial, and Lynx will be shut down there and there. This seems to be difficult now, Hariom Esports, but Evil Prince, he wants to go in for some evil plays out there, shuts down Zero Cool with a frag grenade, but lost. Are they anticipating him in that corner? Yes, they are. The pixels are visible, and that's where he gets taken down, but Nikes is really up close to shut down Own, the 3v3. The trade seems to be really perfect. The execution might make its way towards the A side. They are almost there. Spawn denies yellow flash. The numbers have been denied for headshot. Special good for one. Shuts down Nick Case as well. Spawn good for one. No, it's not. The flashes are really good to stop him there and there. And that's where the sides of NPC would need to respect the space demanded. But for now, the bomb gets planted. It's all about the focus plant. Special good for this maybe. Evil Prince shuts down Logan. Ladies and gentlemen, that's another overtime coming up. Hariom Esports, they are not going to give up whatsoever. NPC is still fighting to get it to the 16, and it is a 15 all. And finally, the overtime number 2 will be coming into the play. But look at Spawn, 32 kills is what he has onto his name. A while ago, I was talking about Evil Prince reaching that 30, but right now, it's Spawn already on 32.
Evil Prince is not very far behind though, just a 29, 1 kill away from that 30 kill mark. But seriously, this match is blowing my mind. 15-15. We've already finished the first overtime. We'll be moving on to the second one, and Hariom will still stay on the terrorist side. And it seems that both of these teams, even though they had most of their rounds on the CT, in the OTs, they've looked so very solid on that E side. It still comes down to those last few fights, right? You never see one side winning with maybe 5 people or 4 people standing. You always and every single time see them with this 1v2 situation or a 2v2, maybe a 1v1. It always comes down to that. This time, Zero Cool investing in the AUG, while Spawn with the AWP in his hand. What can these people do? Got to find some value, Hariom. Making a ton of noise towards the mid as of now. Nikes though throwing out that incendiary. Making sure that there is absolutely no one pushing through the house.
Look at the bomb.
Lynx. That is true, not... It confirmed where they want to actually end up at, because it's still in Spawn with yellow flash. Logan.
Yeah.
He's just holding this angle quite a while now. He goes in for another spray down. Does he anticipate the second one? Yes, he does. Get some tip damage onto their face. Tries to go for the spray down. Nikes joins the fight. Gets the advantage for his team. Incendiary not going to do anything. That's going to be Spawn as well, getting one pick with the orb. Darshita, it seems NPC will be securing this one.
A 3K for Spawn, and the round secured. It's going to be the very first round of the overtime number 2 rolling in for him. I really want to see the shot once again from Spawn. 2 back-to-back players consecutively and 1 last frag again. But Hariom Esports, what's the plan? Is the question. I mean, This is the second round of the overtime. Evil Prince once again on an op. Over and over again. We've been seeing him do that, but on the other side, Spawn seems to be really good when it goes down to those op and his perfectly landed shots. But for now, what's the execution like? A hit coming up towards the connector. It's been smoked off completely. They do not want to give information whatsoever. No players towards the palace though. I mean, look at that. No one. Spawn good for one. Maybe the double up. No, it's not yet there, but it's going to be zero cool to shut him down. Gets an instant trade. Yellow Flash finds one under Nick Case. They need to deny Spawn for every single thing because if they let him alive, he is not going to spare any single player out there. Slowly and steadily trying to keep creep inside the A side itself. But 2 versus 2, and finally Evil Prince steps up, shuts down the opper with an offer himself. It all goes down to a 2 versus 2. Slowly and steadily the smoke. Oh no, that will give a Prince done for Yellow Flash good for one. A 1 versus 1. But how much do we expect from Yellow Flash? Understanding the fact that he's down to 13 of his health. The spam comes in. What? Yellow Flash. He gets the second one and gets the 16th one on board through the smoke. The perfect spam landed out there. 16 all once again.
And it just seems to be never ending at this point.
Yep. I was just about to ask you.
My God. I think so. If this is the way that things are going, I might as well expect an overtime 3 coming in. Because they all just look unstoppable at this point. And that smoke, it just gave that 1 second time and vision to Yellow Flash, making sure that he gets that clutch in his own favor. However, there's a gap in the smoke though. In the case, holding through that gap, the question is, will he anticipate? Headshot special? No, he does not! And headshot gets the better of him. You were talking about this guy that when he gets going, he becomes unstoppable, and that is exactly what is happening.
That's gonna be true. Today, Nas seems to be a bit lost though, honestly. Seen him fragging. He's really perfect when it goes down to his team plays, but today it seems to be a bit lost. Maybe, just maybe. But again, at the end of the day, the rounds are gonna matter, and that's where things to end. 21 HP is brought down, 2 gets taken down from Evil Prince. Not winning the aim game, but look at Zero Cool. Look at his positioning once again towards that ninja spot. Every single time you talk about the A side, it's all about that one ninja spot the players are on to. Zero Cool is able to convert one, doubles it up, finds the second one as well to get taken down to the hands of Yellow Flash, and now it all goes down to Spawn once again. A 1 versus 2. Who is his best friend right now? That's gonna be an op. So let's see if he's able to clutch it out as soon as he jumps up. It's gonna be Evil Prince and a perfect flash from Yellow Flash. Spawn gets taken down, and it's gonna be the 17th one on board. 2 rounds for the sides of Hariom Esports this time, and 1 for the sides of NPC in the first half of overtime number 2.
First to 19 wins, and Hariom just 1 step closer to that. However, NPC, we've seen this similar thing kind of happen, right? Hariom in the previous overtime as well, they were able to get 2 rounds for themselves when they were on the T side. Now in the second overtime, they were able to grab 2 more for themselves. NPC, can they reciprocate the exact same thing, or if not, get 1 step better and get all 3 rounds on that T side? That's going to be the question, as we'll be heading into one small pause for the teams to ready up and prepare their strategies, drink some water. They need to keep their calm heads. Honestly, it just literally seems never ending at this point. NPC 16, Hariom 17. We're gonna see the sides being swapped up now. So NPC, how much can they cook up? That is going to be the question. How well can they shut down the op from Evil Prince? Can they anticipate on which angle this time headshot special will be sitting on towards that B side? Because Lynx probably tries to take control of the space in the mid. Not exactly through the window, but sometimes maybe even through the underpass as well. But we'll just have to wait and
Yeah,
see. It is going to be
a lot
bang
of
on for both of them. Six
questions.
flashes, though. NPC's got six
Yeah.
flashes.
I mean, they just want to deny the vigilance. They just want to go and like flash, 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 flash inside entry. Done. Maybe, just maybe. You never know because so much. I mean, it's gonna get on the nerves of Hariom Esports right now. But let's see, Hariom. They do have the equal number of flashes though, so let's see how it pans out for them eventually. It all goes down to Hariom Esports and two remaining rounds. If Hariom Esports are able to get that, it's going to be done for an NPC. They'll be saying us a goodbye. But if NPC gets three consecutively, it's going to be done for Hariom. Either ways, both of these teams, if they get two all, it's going to be again us in the another overtime. So you never know on what is going to happen in this match. But for now, what is happening is maybe an approach towards the B side. Just maybe. I mean, all the players have been holding back their position. This might just be a round rollback coming up. I just feel like it might be. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, well, well. How the turntables. Anyways, we still get a little more time to talk about how things will pan out for NPC in this attacking off. Either ways, overtime second. They've basically used up all the strategies that they had up their sleeves. It's going to be just a combination of them, and it is going to come down on those aim duels. All these players in the battlefield right now, they've been looking impeccable. Everyone just hitting those double digits apart from Lost. Well, he's still got a solid amount of utility because we've seen him going in with those flash plays and they've been landing perfectly. They've got some insane lineups coming in as well. And here's the thing about Counter Strike 2, right? You always need to have all of your members invested into that execute. Otherwise, you will not have perfect utility dump up towards the site, and that will leave some room open for the CT to probably go and get ahead of you and get ahead of that util and maybe punish you for that. So that's going to be one thing. However, let's just wait and see how things work out as we'll be again jumping into the round. OT number 2. That's kind of the fourth round of this OT. NPC 16, Hariom 17.
Yeah. This is going to be the fourth round of overtime number 2. The second half of the second overtime. A hit coming up that seems to be really a strong approach. Every single player towards the A side. No one, not even a single player left towards the B to maybe find a frag. No, that's not going to be the call. We are trying to enter the A side. Yellow flash gets denied. Lost. Double is picked up. Zero Cool shuts down Evil Prince as well. The execution seems to be flawless. Perfect as they get the site for themselves and they'll be going in for a plant. NPC, they want to take it to a 17 all equalizer. Zero Cool shuts down headshot special. And as I said, this might just be one of those flawless rounds that rolls in for the sides of NPC. Turn goes down to own a 1 versus 5. Maybe denying a flawless is what he can do. I mean, yeah, just making them face a casualty that might just be the case. But for now, just waiting back. This round is going to be done for waiting back for some exit frags if that is going to be possible. Yes, he finds one. Nikes gets taken down. Maybe another one. No, no is the answer. And that's going to be a 17 all equalizer coming up.
The moment you even think who's going to win this one, you always see both of these teams absolutely dead even. I mean, even the teams for the second match are probably waiting as of now, and they're also enjoying this match. However, we'll just have to wait and see again, as this is going to be the 35th round. Yes, that's the match I was trying to do in the previous one as well. The lineup's going to come in for the smoke towards the mid. Let's see where they actually want to go in. Not quite sure if they actually wanted that incendiary to land where it actually landed. Gotta mess that up. Still, we've got a couple of more to work with. Towards the palace is where they're making some noise. Logan not pushing the issue further, just firing some warning shots, showing that he's there and again moving backwards. They're committing the bomb towards the B yet again, and we always have seen a solid defense from Hariom towards that side. We haven't yet seen NPC win on that one. Apart from the fact where they actually went in and finished off Hariom entirely, winning on those gun duels. That was the thing. Instead, he's going to go out. He's going to delay their push only for so long as spray down is good. Owen gets lost, finishing him off already. And there's a crossfire committing. Can they find out the second spawn? Trying to jump up towards the van. Can he find the opening? Logan and Zero Cool in the meantime were able to find some with the utilities. Zero Cool with the spam. Gets headshot down already. Evil Prince. With the op in his hand. Can he find something through the smoke? Again, no is the answer in the case. That basically is going to be the save coming in. Maybe not. He gets one. Nikkei is being punished for his aggression, and yes, Evil Prince will be going in for the save of this op now. Does not have the crits for the next one. And Hariom now in a precarious position. And a daunting round in front of them.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. The 1 versus 3. He'll need to go in and get the op saved. But again, it all goes down to the 18th one and the match point finally on board for the sides of NPC. After so much of struggle, 2 overtimes which are not yet done, and also the match is not yet done, ladies and gentlemen, because we have seen the sides of Hariom Esports performing their best when they are under pressure. They seem to be performing their level best when they are put under that pressure. But right now, what's going to hit them hard is their economy itself. Look at that. Evil Prince did tend to go in and save an op for himself. He can go in and maybe drop SMG to his own teammate. But again, for how long will that work? Because now you look at the economy. Headshot special, he needs to play in the close range. That's not the perfect weapon to have when the other team is already on a match point. So Evil Prince, he has a huge responsibility. But there's one player right on top of him. Spawn has already made his way to the other side, and this is not a great sign. This can be difficult. Own does anticipate him being there. He's already made his way up, and now it's him never coming down. The aggression seems to be making its way to LPA's side, but Spawn finds lanes. The outside Evil Prince good for one, might just double it up as soon as possible. The weaponry upgrade is done for. I am on the edge of my voice right now because this match seems to be so close. Yellow Flash gets denied onto Hariom Esports. 3 remaining players of 4 versus 3 NPCs. Will they be able to end it here, and your own gets taken down? And so is the case. So is the hopes of Hariom Esports winning it. 2 remaining players, headshot special. He needs to go in for a different play this time. He needs to go in fast. He needs to go in quick. But with Evil Prince and headshot special, no, he's not yet down, but time is not his best friend. He needs to make it way too quick. Gets taken down, and finally, after 2 overtime, ladies and gentlemen, we have the sides of Team NPC as the winners of this match, who will be making it to the LAN, which is happening in Kolkata. But I'm so sad, I'm so heartbroken for the sides of Team Hariom Esports right now. The amount of efforts, the amount of hard work they did, blood, sweat, every single thing they put in for this match did not work in their favor, and that one single round turned everything around. It all goes down to NPC, a 19-17 scoreline, and a victory for them.
It took 36 rounds to figure out who will be the winner of this match. 36. That is absolutely mind-boggling, but the tenacity coming in from both of these teams, the will of not giving up whatsoever, no matter how hard they were pushed. 1917 is the scoreline that we witnessed in the end, and it took a second overtime to figure out who will be moving on to that LAN. I mean, if not for the best of 1, I would have loved to see a best of 3 between these teams, but alas, that's not how things are working right now. But either ways, Hariom almost reaching that LAN, almost just one step away, and NPC crossing that finish line in such a great fashion. I mean, the highlights are being prepared real quick, and also the scoreboard, and I cannot get over the fact that we had almost 40 kills coming in from these players. Just look at the way how things started.
I mean, this match, it's been so dramatic. It has more drama, honestly, than the Bollywood movies do these days, because every single thing has happened in this. I was about to say a movie, but that's not a movie, that's a match. Every single thing, right? Start from a one side. I wouldn't say a one side half, it was an 8-4 half, which did have a great advantage for the sides of Team NPC. But again, Hariom Esports, they tend to take it to an overtime. Overtime number one, it went down to an equalizer. We had to go into an overtime number two, ladies and gentlemen, to find out on who is the perfect team to make it to the land. And guess what? It's going to be the sides of NPC. Nothing to take away from the sides of Hariom Esports, only respect, because the amount of hard work that they've put in to get it from an 8-4 to a 12-12 to two overtimes consecutively. That's a lot. That says a lot. There are few mistakes that they tend to make, but I feel with maybe the team entirely sitting together and talking about it, everything will be perfect, and we just might see them with a perfect and the most amazing comeback ever. But again, the first half itself was really great in the favors of Team NPC.
Great is basically going to just be an understatement at this point, because both of
Yeah.
these teams, again, I have mentioned multiple times, this is the sheer tenacity and the will of not giving up. That is the only thing that made sure that these teams are moving so close. Look at all of these shots. Logan connecting it through the smoke. All of them using those perfect timings coming in, and Spawn 37 kills. And he's the opera of his team, making sure that he's the one leading the charts. Zero Cool with 29. And the highest headshot percentage, 69% of headshot ratio. Nikes 28, Logan 26, Lost 17.
Yeah.
Every one of them just stepping up at the perfect possible time, while on the other side, Evil Prince laying zone, Yellow Flash headshot special with 33, 25, 24, 22, and 22 each coming out with their own top fraggings. You already can see with just the number of frags that it was so very close. Mirage is the map that we thought maybe we'll see an overtime on, and boy, we were delighted with two of them.
Yeah, treat to my eyes, definitely. I mean, I wanted to see a Mirage. I wanted to see an Inferno though, but now I seem to be a bit dicey towards Inferno, and honestly, Mirage has been a perfect match. And with Hariom Esports going up against the sides of Team MPC, this was a different level of a competition that we witnessed over and over again. I have to give it to Spawn. The way he's been hitting those op shots, and to Evil Prince as well. Nothing to take away from him. Both of
Perfect.
these offers, the primary offers for both of the teams, NPC and Hariom Esports, they were so phenomenal. Every single time they had an op for themselves, they would have went in to hit those perfect shots. Now, coming down to the T sides, I did see Evil Prince maybe being stubborn on that up, but he was able to get those important frags for his team. On the other side, Spawn tend to go in for no op when he went in for his T side. Lost, as I said a while ago, right? He seemed to be a bit lost today, but that's
Mhm.
completely all right. Every single player tend to play the best that they could. But again, I'm just having my complete eyes onto Spawn and Evil Prince right now. 33 and 37, 3 kills away from a 40, almost a 40 that Spawn had for himself. And that's huge. That's really huge. That's a bold statement that Team NPC has already made before they make it to the land, which is happening in Kolkata. And you know what? This is the reason that I keep emphasizing on the fact that if you are from Kolkata, you get an opportunity to watch all of these actions happening live right in front of you. These 10 players sitting and fighting overtimes after overtimes, meet and greets, mini tournaments out there. So much for you guys been planned to already. I mean, I cannot reveal everything, but yeah, there's a lot. So the registration tickets are already in the description itself. All you need to do is go in the description, get yourself registered, and be at the land, because you're gonna miss out on a lot if you are not present in Kolkata at the land itself, at the venue itself. I mean, I'm already getting this FOMO, of not being there. Me and Scared, we've been talking so much about it that we are not there at the venue, at the land itself, but we are going to enjoy and have the best possible time, right, being here on desk, right?
Absolutely. I mean, watching the matches like these, I can only imagine what's it going to be like on the LAN event already. And yes, just as you mentioned,
Yeah,
we'll be feeling a little bit sad for not being there. But either ways, I'm going to be happy for all the people in the Kolkata who will get the chance to witness all of these players up front, playing it on the stage live in front of them and just showing off their skills, their strategies, the way they adjust in the game. Everything was just so damn on point. You could see both of them. If you saw a mid aggression coming in from NPC, Hariom was just super ready in the very next round with the strategy
yeah,
of their own to shut down that mid aggression. Super ready with any kind of straight up pushes coming in, either from the house towards B or maybe from the palace towards A. Every single spot was perfectly checked, and not just from Hariom, even by NPC. That was one of the reasons why this went through that entire journey. I know everyone has been waiting for the second game as well. We'll be having that in just a while, but I just can't get over the fact 19
yeah,
to 17. That is how long it took us to find out which team will be on that LAN. And if this is the kind of competition in the quarterfinals, just imagine, Darshita, in the
yeah,
semi-finals, how long will we be just staying on the desk, figuring out, these things are just not stopping. They're just like, all right, let's give it a go. Let's do this, let's do that. Always bringing something out of the table, some unique lineups coming in, some crazy
yeah,
boostings as well. We haven't had seen many boosting plays as of now, many boost players. I am looking forward to that in the semis and the grand finals.
yeah,
Even if we talk about, the map of overpass, we already know that there are so many spots that you can boost your teammate up to, and you can probably find a frag or two for yourself. That's the kind of play I'll be expecting in the future, and maybe let's see if we will see Inferno or not. But for now, we're gonna have a quick break, guys. Make sure that we're drinking some water. You guys grab some popcorns for yourself, as we'll be back for the game number 2 in 5 minutes. After a dazzling start of the evening, you expect it to get even better. And which other better matchup can we expect even more? Because the next two
Yeah.
teams are just going to be super impeccable in that game as well. Ladies and gents, you're watching LENOVO and Intel, present slice of Legion, Kolkata. Gaming monitor partner View Sonic Gaming, gaming headset partner Sony InZone, esports partner the Esports Club, and talent partner Maverick. My casting partner, none other than the amazing Darshita, who will tell us the story about what went down in the previous one and what's going to come up in the next one.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more of drama happening because the upcoming match seems to be more and more interesting. Xtreme Fight going up against the sides of Mystic Gaming. Now, this is going to be one amazing match that we are talking about. The map veto, yes, I know you guys are awaited onto, and so is the case with me. But as I said, right, Mystic Gaming going up against the sides of Extreme 5. Talking more about the players, honestly, I am not really sure for the sides of Extreme 5 right now. I mean, yeah, I've seen some of the players perform before as well, and possible. We have the B, Strong Boy, Cracker on the other side, Mystic Gaming. We've seen Yuven, Emo, Braxy, Strom, and Sam before as well. But talking about the map veto, no repetitions whatsoever, because scared we are gonna head towards the map of overpass directly.
Yeah, just before the previous, match ended, I was kind of saying the same thing. Maybe we'll see overpass. Definitely a coincidence right
I
there.
mean,
But
no, wait,
as I
wait, wait. I do have something to share at this point of time. Trust me, that was not a coincidence coming up, ladies and gentlemen, because we
who
already
knows?
knew what map we were about to witness. We already had the information, and that scared trying to just make up a story for you guys. But either ways, that's going to be the map of overpass that we
Well,
are going to
well.
witness right now. Um, just accept it, scared. Come on.
Uh, I'll still say that it's a coincidence. I had no idea, right? I don't usually check what's going on towards the other devices. Nonetheless, yes, just as you mentioned, overpass. We've seen all the other maps being banned out, and again, it's going to come down between these last two teams. NPC, not NPC. NPC were the ones who won in the previous game. Extreme 5 and Mystic. We've
Yeah,
been known, we've known all of these players again for a while now, experienced as well, been going at it for a while in the CS community. But the question is how well they've adapted to the changes from CSGO to CS2. As in the previous match as well, we saw a few of the lineups being messed up, some of those incendiaries not landing where exactly the players wanted them to land. So, it basically comes down to the question as to which team makes less mistakes and which team capitalizes on their own utility the best. Because you know that there are going to be some of those Molly lineups that are not going to land.
yeah,
So adjustments are going to be super important. As already we were seeing the bans coming in, all of the maps being banned out apart from Overpass. You know that there are a lot of possibilities of those boostings. Yes, I personally feel that it is a very CT centric map. You can have some quick rotations towards
yeah,
A and B, and basically the CT spawn at towards the A side, and they get an early control of the toilet area as well as most of that mid part. So the only thing that majorly terrorists can try and work up in the early part of the round is basically the canals, right? They can try and go in for a
yeah.
split towards B, or maybe at least grab some attention of the CTs towards that part and then going for a split towards the A side. But it requires time, it requires effort, it also requires a ton of team coordination. Question is,
Yeah,
do these teams have that?
that's a lot of patience they already have. If they have already made it to the quarterfinals, which is happening today, I feel they're gonna have a lot more of patience, because we know how the matches have been previously. There have been some matches that we did see one-sided domination coming up, but rather than that, we've seen a lot of close matches this time as compared
True.
to what it was, previously. And with that as well is the CS2 LAN that we are talking about, which is happening in Kolkata. So, right, all these players, the best one, the top best four are making it to the LAN itself. But for now, we are really ready with the upcoming matches. I'm not really sure on how it is going to pan out. Team damage? Okay, that's going to be a round rollback either ways.
Well. Not exactly the start that I would expect to see. Hey, you. That's some friendly fire going on. Storm is like, why not grab some few kills, a warm up with our own teammates.
Yeah.
Let's get 4 of them out. I'm the last man standing. And I'll also get an ace by killing off all the members of the Extreme 5. There we go. Extreme 5 as well. Launching towards the side. Storm is good for one, so that should that be called an ace? Now that's the question. Can we call it an ace? He got 5 kills after all.
Come on, scared. Come on, I
I
don't
mean,
expect these questions from at least you.
that's
Okay,
one
I don't
way.
really expect these questions from you. But all right, either ways, if you want to accept it as an ace per storm, I'd be more than happy to give it to him and to you as well. But for now, we will be soon back into the match, ladies and gentlemen. That was just like a fun way to probably start the match, because the previous one was literally on our nerves. Honestly, I mean, I'll be very honest with you guys. I did anticipate a third overtime coming up. I was prepared. I really had that glass of hot water right beside. I'm like, let's go. Okay, we are gonna head towards the third overtime, and that's gonna be dramatic. But for now, everything's sorted, and now it's gonna be the sides of Mystic Gaming going up against sides of Extreme 5, the very first pistol round to start things off. Extreme 5, they are on the T side for now, and the execution towards the playground, slowly and steadily making their way maybe towards the A side. They've left one player all alone towards the B as well. So the WC section is where all the other actions might unfold.
Okay.
The way they have turned over and over around. That's gonna be 2 frags out of that one single player trade. Not that perfect for the sides of Mystic though. But you went right inside the side, gets taken down. Is not good for one. What? Storm shuts down Baba the god as well, and now it all goes down to one last remaining player, Cracker, a 1 versus 2. Storm and Braxy on the other side. He does not have the bomb to, just get the plant done. He'll need to retrieve it and look where the bomb is. So it's going to be way too difficult. As soon as he enters the site, it's going to be either him taken down. Yes, it's going to be the same case. Storm finds him, shuts him down, and that's going to be the first one for the sides of Mystic Gaming.
Storm was warming up in the previous one, and this clearly shows that as well. Just look at the play. I'll be very honest, Emo should have got more than one out of that play because everyone else was distracted towards his teammate. He should have gone more than one, but either way, it just did not work out for them. However, in the end, Storm making sure that he gets that finish in, gets the bullet to the head of Cracker, and it was Cracker finishing off his own teammate, so that's going to hurt them, and so will this nade. Look at the HP. Cracker down to 10. Bumblebee down to 59. No Kevlars whatsoever. And while on the other side, you also see a shorty coming in the hands of Emo. I mean, that's going to be some dirty play out there. Braxy in the meantime gets one pick, finishes off LOL, gets back. And that's basically what you want to do if you're Mystic Gaming. This is your anti-eco round. You've got a lot better weaponry. You get a pick, you move backwards, you take control of the sides. Look at that. A-long as well, controlled by Mystic Gaming, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Emo, that's literally ouch. However, 3 coming in. Knacker, I don't think so he even faced a bullet in this game. It was just frag grenades right onto his face 2 times.
True. Emo had the best possible positioning out there to find that perfect frag onto his name. And again, Storm with that frag nade. I mean, alright, everything being used from the sides of Mystic Gaming in this round that the sides of CS2 has provided them, and people generally don't tend to utilize it. But again, it's gonna be the sides of Mystic on maybe a bonus. I do see, yeah, that's gonna be them playing on the bonus for now. On the other side, Xtreme Gaming, it's a full buy round on there. And now, if by chance this full buy round gets denied onto, it's gonna give the leeway to the sides of Mystic Gaming to get as many rounds as they want here on, because economically that's gonna be a big dent onto them. So they need to be really very careful, trying to make that way. Sam finds one, Bumblebee gets taken down, and that's gonna be a perfect trade from Baba, who finds Sam. It gets down to a 4 versus 4. I mean, alright, even if they've lost onto one player, they've got a perfect frag, and they've dropped down one important weaponry coming up from the sides of Xtreme Gaming, but the job is not yet done. Place themselves towards the fountain. Maybe the A side hit might just come. The rocks, my bad. The A side hit might just come up real quick, but they are taking their sweet little time to decide on what can be done. The smokes give a lot more of an information that it is for sure going to be a hit coming up. Slowly and steadily trying to make their way inside. The Molotovs are going to deny them so much, but look at Brax. He can entirely turn the tables around. If they tend to peek him, Baba shuts down Strong. Still, the numbers are in the favors. Yeah, the numbers are in their favor, but Brax even for one might double it up. Yes, he does. The triple kill is yet awaited onto Emo. Look at that dirty job being done from Emo and his teammates. The third one come on board for the sides of Mystic Gaming, and as I said, this might just give a big dent onto the economy of Xtreme Gaming. I don't think they are going to have any economy to invest onto for this specific round.
They don't. They're going to be dropped down to the eco, just some Tech 9s to work with. And again, it's Mystic Gaming, just as you mentioned, taking control of all that space, all that area. And you can see Vraxi just moving so up close and personal. Try to find out if there's someone. Figure out there's absolutely no one. And all 5-man push coming in directly from the A main as well. Through the upper playground. Let's see if Sang to find more than one. He tries to take the fight, gets one, but instantly shut down. The trade is right there. You win in the meantime. Holding the angle strong, tries to go in for more. Impossible says, nope, that's not going to be possible. Gets a bullet to his head, but they cannot get the weaponry. So they'll have to anchor around. They'll have to move towards the B site, or maybe just direct the head from short. They can't go in through that long route. Emo quickly sent back towards B to go in and explore if there's anyone near Monster. And he's just taking a lot of space. Look at the amount of information that he's grabbing from his team. So the remaining two players can just stay stacked up on the site, ready for the hit to take it at any time. That's the contact, the cue, bullets being fired, and Bumblebee is absolutely insane with that shot right onto the skull. Brings it down to a 2v2, weaponry upgraded, impossible with the AK in hand. Can he make it possible? Braxy says no. He's got some other thoughts in the meantime. Emo is gonna join in the party as well. The bomb was already planted. Can they go for the defuse? The spam should be there on time, but Emo denies it to Bumblebee, and they will be able to defuse the spike. And what a round. Honestly, yes, Mystic Gaming did win it out, but Xtreme 5 almost made it possible. If that's what they can do with the pistols, I'm waiting. Now they've pulled up the rifles as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be true. Almost. They literally almost had it for themselves, but that just went in to the favors of Mystic Gaming for now. Xtreme 5. What's the plan for this round? Is the question, because once again it's going to be a full buy round that rolls in their favor over and over again. I mean, an important full buy was denied. Braxy missing onto that shot would have costed him his entire life for that one round, but now he is going to be on a safer spot. He took a lot of time, Bumblebee. The flashes were perfect. They just took a lot of time to peek him. You win, and that's where it is going to be lot more of difficult trying to play anti-flash as well, trying to dodge them all. But for now, the numbers have been denied onto Cracker with his op. Let's see if he's able to get something, because being on the T side, I've been talking about it so much that it just gets so difficult. And look at how cornered the sides of Xtreme Gaming, Xtreme 5 are right now. They literally have no clue on what can be done. They do not have the bomb. I mean, yeah, it's dropped down somewhere nearby. They can easily retrieve it, but Mystic Gaming, they are playing this. They're just the smarter one out there. They got that one frag for themselves. They over exaggerated the fight. They got the perfect frag. They went in back towards the site, and now they are just going to wait and hold back the site itself. It's all down to Xtreme Gaming again, and I feel Mystic Gaming is just waiting back to open to just welcome the sides of Xtreme 5 with open arms. But will that be the case? Once again, an A hit coming up from the sides of Xtreme 5. Let's see if that works in their favor. They've taken a lot of time already. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to make it way too quick, because
No
time,
utilities.
that's not its best friend. It's going to be so difficult. No utilities whatsoever. You went in a close counter. Gets taken down. 4 and 4 equalizer. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to plant in the bomb. Xtreme 5, yes, they are doing so. The bomb gets planted. Braxy, he gets taken down. Emo with a nade. Goes through. Braxy goes down, and so is the case with Strom, who finds one to Papa. Well, he is yet alive. 1 versus 2. The defusal coming up from the sides of Emo. That's a great side. Strom shuts down both of them to clutch it for his team. But he couldn't do that. Still, it's Mystic Gaming. What the hell in the world is happening in this round? Such a messy round coming up. He walked inside the smoke. He got both the frags. He could not stop the defusal. The bomb gets defused, and it's still a Mystic Gaming round. Does not matter if both of them went down.
Just one bullet. If in case it was onto the head, they would have got the diffuser kill. Nonetheless, all trying to take control of water. It will come with a couple of fire shots, and Emo will just send him back to the spawn. That's already the first pick going in for Mystic Gaming. They've got the opposite at the perfect angle. Can get the shot connected. Braxy. This is the first one. Tries to go in again and wins it. Bumblebee shot. Unity pulls it up. Impossible. Taken care of. The third one. The shot is on the leg. So could not get the finisher, but Cracker will definitely get one on top of him, but they've lost just too many numbers at this point. Yes, bomb in hand. Sam, does he anticipate? No, he does not. Trigger discipline.
No.
Please don't mess
No.
it up, Baba.
Please.
Please don't mess it up. All right. All right, he gets him. He gets him. Let's go for the second one. Off shot not connecting. They've got the M4 in the hand though, so let's see where the hit is actually going to land, because look at the amount of real estate that Yuwen is taking for himself. He can threaten
Yeah.
a backstab, and Cracker has the idea. He wants to go in for the rotate as well. These footsteps should be heard by Yuwen. He should be giving the cue to his team that there's already one person near there. Down ahead of the toilets, that's kind of the fight being taken. Continuous peak, Storm gets both of them. That incendiary also landing perfectly, and it is going to be another round for Mystic Gaming. We saw the previous game being such a nail biter, but this one entirely opposite. But Baba, that was that was cheeky, nasty. I mean, for a second you can say trigger discipline, but after that you knew he was just playing with his food.
Yeah, he definitely was playing with his food out there, but at the end of the day, what is going to matter is the scoreline, the overall scoreline that I'm talking about right now. What in the world is this
What?
aggression coming up from the sides of Xtreme Gaming? Why would you do that? Why would you even think of doing that? Human finds LOL as the last flag, and that's about it for this round. They just went in straight towards the site, running all players inside, and it just went down as a bloodbath for them. Every single player faltered down. All they could get in that round was one single player. And now, Mystic Gaming is going to give a treat to our eyes by setting the double op setup. Finally, after asking for it for straight 3 to 4 days, we are able to see a double op setup coming up from the sides of Mystic Gaming. Xtreme 5. It's going to be way too difficult, and it's just going to be
Oh, Braxy.
a very hard tablet to swallow for them now.
Agreed, and he's been trying to make that aggressive play towards the playground for 3 rounds, and finally he's found the opener in this one. An Xtreme 5. The situation is extreme for them at this point. 7-0, you win, being chunked down only to 18 HP. It's quite low if you ask me, but still, at least he's standing on his feet, not giving up the position, and this just gives them out. As soon as I said that, it was a spam through, finished off, impossible. Taking that space from him forcefully, so finally equalizing the numbers as well. But the op is posted at a perfect angle. You know, I've always been talking about that one position, and yes, that boost is exactly what helped him out. And Xtreme Gaming moving back yet again, cannot creep towards any part of the map without losing a member.
True though. For now, Braxy is holding back, waiting for the right opportunity to strike in, but the opportunity just went running towards the sides of impossible for now. Because the perfect frag out there, the side under their control over exaggeration fight for now. He just went in, Sam! Why would you do that? You had to respect the space being asked from the sides of Xtreme Gaming, and he did not do that. That's where he'll get finished onto the bomb, gets planted, and this might just be the very first round that rolls in for the sides of Xtreme 5. The double op setup not working really great for the sides of Mystic Gaming in this round. They need to make it quick. Does have to defuse those kids. But the players, do they anticipate the position? No, one player goes down. A perfect trade coming up from a 1 versus 1. He shuts down 1, but that's going to be LOL who finds him, shuts him down, and finally, after losing consecutively 7 rounds, it's going to be the sides of Xtreme 5 to find the first one for themselves. They need to find 3 more to end this half and an 8-4 scoreline. That's the least, because it's going to be important. It is the map of overpass that we're talking about right now. 8-4 is going to be something you need to work around with. But Emo, the investments, I mean, you know, the fact that Mystic Gaming have won 7 consecutive rounds, yet the economy is not something really great in their favor, is because of the fact that they've been losing onto players a lot, and they have been reinvesting, my bad, onto weapons over and over again. So yeah, that's where Emo has to go in for such a cheeky buy. But again, the double up, setup in the previous round as well. That's a lot of money being spent onto to get nothing in return. So It's gonna hurt, but Braxy this time. Oh no, come on, timing. Over and over again, the timing is what is the name of the game. But for now, there's a split.
Still
They're just
not
waiting
giving
for
up
that
on the
right
space.
opportunity. Yeah, actually, they're actually giving a lot of space to the sides of Mystic Gaming because it's not like Mystic Gaming are demanding that space, but again, you look at the map, you understand that Mystic Gaming literally has so much control, and that's where everything might just be so vulnerable for the sides of Extreme 5.
Yeah, but this fight is going to be everything. You went good for one, lol. Went in for the trade only to be welcomed by the bullet of Braxy. And that's Sam shutting down Impossible. And in an instant, with such a slow start of the round, we see what a climactic finish coming in. Emo with the shorty in hand. That's going to be Storm. Putting the bullet to the skull of Cracker. Getting the round back for their own team. You were not clearing those close angles, and even if they try to do it, you know that there's also an op aggressively posted towards the toilets. You cannot just move on to that part of the map without any utils. They tried to go in for a util spam. Yes, you can try and go in for some smoke plays, but if you go in for some flashes, you've got to follow it up. Some dry peaks are not going to help you out. It's them down to another eco, probably a 9-3. Is what Extreme 5 can pull. But we're going to see some play coming in. Emo respecting the utils. Moving backwards. Does not want to give up onto that weaponry that he already has. Knows that there's just one Tech 9 and a few visitors. That's going to be space being demanded. You win. He threatens the backstab now. Clearing a lot of angles. Behind the door is where the cavalry stands. He opens it up. And LOL welcomes him. Emo with a shot. Keeping the shorty in hand. Brings out the pistol. Util spam to get the last person Storm with the perfect play yet again. That's going to be Mystic Gaming. Vanguard on the save of Extreme 5, but things look super dicey.
They are not looking good for the sides of Extreme 5 for now. The way they've been losing onto those round, that's not definitely the best possible way to lose onto. Tracker has again invested onto an op. Now, it's not for the fact that it's on the T side and that's the reason I'm talking about it, but you know, Extreme Gaming, they need to win those aim fights because at the end of the day, Braxy is able to shut down LOL, and that's going to deny the numbers. Now, Cracker, let's see if he's able to hit a perfect shot the sides of Mystic Gaming and maybe get the side control because after losing onto that one player, it is just getting so difficult. Mystic Gaming are having the best possible time and they've already had enough in the first half. I mean, the rounds is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. They have enough amount of rounds for themselves in the first half itself to even talk about. They're more than enough actually. It's not just enough, it's more than enough. 7-5-8-4 is what we're talking about. It's already a 9-1, and you never know if that just would be a 10th one on board for them because, again, losing out of this round, not having the numbers in this round would let them to a disadvantage, and that's what Mystic Gaming is again and again capitalizing onto. So, if that's the case, this might just be a 10-2. So, this might just get way too difficult, but for now, they said their, defense is really strong. They are not even letting them enter. Yuvan has been really aggressive with the angles towards the WC section though, but let's see. They have to find anything for now. The smokes and molotovs are perfect. They are trying to make their way towards the B side. Little do they anticipate that there are two players in the near close proximity. The util exchange will come in, and that's going to give out a lot of damage, not just to one but both of the parties. But the more damage lies to the favors of Extreme Gaming, as it's just going to be bodies piled back, left and right, up, down, every single possible way. The orb goes into Wayne, finds nothing. I mean, yeah, I did find one frag though, but that's about it. And it all goes down to the 10th one for the sides of Mystic Gaming. I'm not really liking the way Mystic Gaming is just playing around though. I mean, they definitely are doing that for now because Extreme 5, they're not just able to do any single thing out here.
Indeed, 10-2 is probably what you expected. Maybe we are going to see an 11-1 because Extreme 5, they've still got some decent amount of utils. They've got the armors as well. Buy is decent, but it's just that the trades are not coming in their favor whatsoever. The pace change this time maybe could help going in for some util spam, but the real estate is not their friend. The entire top side of the map has been taken by Mystic Gaming Extreme 5. They've got to take control of some of that space, or maybe try and go for a lurk play if that's not working out. Look at the spam coming in through the smoke as well of all those utilities. You cannot just try and disrespect it. Yes, you can try and play a game by throwing a frag into that one. And as the smoke dissipates, you can get a pick, maybe. But a boost needs to be expected from this corner as well, from this 1 point. Let's see how it turns out. But you win onto his lurk play. Look at that. And okay, it is anticipated because LOL kind of sees him. Storm in the meanwhile taking that fight, and it has got the attention of LOL as well. So they'll all move forward. This could have been a perfect play. Emo gets one. Down to a 4v4 now. Emo gets the second one as well. How does he connect these shots? This is absolutely crazy. Well, in the meantime, everyone else working towards the A side, as that is going to be the weaker part of the map. Work upon that space, getting the util down at the correct points, especially those choke ones wherein you know they'll be jumping it through the stairs. Where's the bomb plant? They need to plant the bomb. Still not investing it. Finally, yes, deciding to plant the bomb now. Sam, can he get the shot in? Goes in for the tap. Misses the chance. Gets another one. But impossible. Just welcomes him. You can't stand in one place for long in CS2. Being shot from by the storm for now. Good for one. Crackers shuts him right away. Emo down to him and Braxy only as he gets one. Baba, the last man standing. Can he get the second one for his team? They've got kids to work with. He's got to go in for that peak. He goes in for one and he kills him. The Braxy as well falls through the smoke. Spam is perfect. And that is going to be the second round for Xtreme 5.
Yeah.
Not a good way to end the half, but at least something.
Something is always better than nothing. For now, 2 rounds for the sides of Extreme 5, my bad. And that's going to be Mystic with the double digits already. I mean, 10-2 is definitely not the perfect way to end the first half itself. But again, now it depends upon the pistol as well, right? So because if in case the pistol goes in the favors of Extreme Gaming, they are going to have an advantage. They are going to go in for a goodbye in the upcoming round and maybe play on a bonus or invest for the third round. So there are high probable chances of them winning on to 2 to 3 rounds consecutively. But when it goes down to Mystic Gaming and their pistol win, it's going to be impossible to stop them, because it's not just give them the leverage to just get that one round. It's going to give them the second one as well. And that's where things might just get very too difficult. So let's see what it is when it goes down to the second half, but that's going to decide a lot of things. Look at all these players. 6 assists for that one single player. Perfect flashes, perfect smokes, perfect mollies, perfect frag grenades, and in terms of utils, it's been so perfect. And maybe some damage that he's already dealt out, which is being capitalized by his own teammates. But again, scared. This pistol round is going to decide the fate of Extreme 5, I would say. For the side of Mystic Gaming, honestly, they have nothing to lose right now. They have the best possible lead. But again, if they lose onto that lead and they give the chance to the sides of Extreme 5, then that's where things might be way too vulnerable. But going down to the second half itself, hey,
What?
why would you do that?
Hey, yo.
How would you do that?
Hey, yo.
Braxy's so low.
And that too by the shots fired by his own teammates, not
Own
even the
teammates,
opponents.
yeah.
Either ways.
And he's down. He's done for.
Baba just utilizing that advantage, which he did not even know he had. Storm anymore in the meantime, though, quickly shutting down Impossible. LOL Cracker finds a trade. Bumblebee equalizing the numbers, trying to get that in their favor. Storm, the last man standing. Bomb has already been planted. He's got to stop the diffusers. Good for one. Can he anticipate the second one coming in as well? That's the question. Being peeked in from 2 different angles. Answer is no. And that is going to be Extreme 5 getting the diffuse in. But I mean, I don't know the hate towards Braxy, man. Come on, such a nice guy he is.
Honestly, I didn't wanted to use this word, but it just tend to. Okay, never mind, Braxy. I really feel sad for him right now. I actually don't want to say that, what I was about to say. But yeah, you have to feel sad for Braxy. He's been hit by his own teammates. Maybe just by mistake. Honestly, maybe just by mistake. But the capitalization was done from the sides of Extreme Gaming. Heavy investments again from sides of Mystics though. Look at that one AK which grabs all my attention. The first hit went into the sides of Extreme Gaming, but the bomb plant was right there and they got a lot of kills as well. So either ways, that's going to be a good economy for the sides of Mystic. They got the initial frag. They are trying to take the site entry as well. The numbers are looking perfect for them. And I feel even after getting the pistol, it's going to be way too difficult for them to capitalize out of the next one. Cracker doubles it up before getting taken down to Braxy. But the weaponry advantage might just be a big problem out there. Braxy doubles it up, triples it up. Okay. It's going to be him being unstoppable. Gets taken down and it all goes down to Baba, the god, being the last surviving player. A 1 versus 2. The bomb not yet planted. Inside the side. Comes out of the smoke. Gets taken down. And the 11th one comes on both sides of Mystic Gaming. Extreme 5. They got the pistol, but they did not get the other round back. So either ways, it's going to be one single round remaining for the sides of Mystic Gaming to hit the match point for themselves.
That's what Braxy can do when you don't put the first bullet into his head. Alright. That was definitely not anticipated by Extreme 5, so they're now put down to an eco. I'm not quite sure if it's a good decision or not, because this will basically mean Mystic Gaming have such a solid advantage into moving towards the 12. And you do not want them to move up to match point. Emo wins out the trade. Impossible gets shut down in the meantime. You went working towards the A side, getting a lot of space, a lot of control. Cracker slowly moving up. Noise being made. And the punishment being done. That's down to the last two members. Bumblebee, LOL. How much problems can you create for them? That's the only thing that they can do at this point. It's basically impossible for them to win out this round. The weaponry disadvantage, don't have any Kevlars as well. No utilities to work with either. Just going in for some dry
They're being
peaks.
cornered.
Still,
They literally are being cornered. I mean, look at that one corner that they're trying to just hold on to. The bomb gets planted right now, and it's just going to be the end of both of these players for this round. Emo is just so perfect. And Sam, with his smokes, the flashes, my bad. There's going to be the match point that rolls in for the sides of Mystic Gaming, and now Extreme 5. It just seems to be so impossible. A huge mountain to climb onto, which is going to drain them completely. They can go in and maybe try to climb, but for how long will they be able to walk is the question, because it just seems to be so difficult. 12 to 3, 9 consecutive rounds to take it to an overtime, 6 rounds of another struggle to win the match. Honestly, that's a lot to ask when it goes down to the economy as well. I mean, look, they've invested onto every single penny that they had in their pockets to get everything that they could in that amount, but Baba trying to be a bit more aggressive this time. Does give a lot of damage onto Storm though, but that's all. He'll be called back to play with his own teammates.
Indeed. Yuta spams this. Smoke. They need to molly towards the truck as well, but the spam comes in. Storm wins one trade, quickly taking care of Baba. In the meantime, Cracker good for one. Emo shuts him down as well. You get the side control. Two people standing strong. Impossible. Just the spray down through that smoke. Brax has been taken care of. Bomb will go down. 3v3. Mystic Gaming having the advantage. This is something that they can work with. Ran through the smoke yet again. No visual. Bumblebee in the meantime though gets a shutdown onto Sam. Emo and UN. It's only on to them. Can they get one? Position not anticipated, but the shots are not connecting and impossible. Just makes it possible for his own team. No defuse kit, but they've got more than enough time to go in for this defuse. Extreme 5 giving themselves a lifeline. Moving to the fourth one.
Yeah. Lifeline, impossible. I've been saying this a lot. Impossible either way says that I am possible. And that's what he does. He made it possible. 2 consecutive frags and he gets that round for his team. 12 to 4, yet doable. Mystic Gaming. Do they have a buy? Yes, again. They've invested onto every single thing that they wanted. In terms of util, I do feel that it's a bit low as compared to what it should be. I mean, look at UN. He'll be going in for pure aim fights, that's all. And maybe take his take the help of his own teammates to help him with the util game, but for now the spams are so on point. Xtreme Gaming still does not have a full buy to work around with. A cracker has invested onto an op. Let's see how much is he able to get back, how much value is he able to take out of that op. But for now, no contact whatsoever. Slowly and steadily, maybe trying to make their way towards the B or maybe an A. Well, it completely depends on where the bomb might just make its way towards. But for now, it seems to be not decided yet. Both of them are trying their level best to go in for some spam and maybe take one player down on either of the sides. But that's not just going to work in anyone's of favor. There's one player in the very close proximity, honestly, towards the A side, which might just cause a chaos out there. But let's see what's going to be the case. They know that there's one player. You win good for one. Just maybe. No, that's going to be a big no. As Impossible shuts him down. And now the numbers are faltered for the sides of Mystic Gaming as Sam falls for the same trap.
3v5. Takes good with V as well. First play down is good. Takes care of first person. Second one, Emo standing strong. Equalizing the numbers, throwing the util as well. Impossible. Can he try and make something happen? Braxi has been taken care of. But I think he should wait for his teammates to arrive, and the Molly is going to deny him any more real estate. Baba moving, creeping up. Fire through the smoke. Gets stained for one. Storm's been shut down. That's going to be Emo trying to take something more. It's ace on nothing. And Baba denies that as well. Got the defuse kit. He will be getting the defuse. Emo did so much in that previous one. But still could not make his team move towards that finish line. Only just creeping an inch forward. Only to be pushed backwards yet again. Xtreme 5 stand strong.
Yeah, they do still stand strong, and you never know, we might witness two more rounds because Mystic Gaming have lost their hold onto their economy. For now, they have nothing to be invested onto. Some flashes, small investments being made here and there. But on the other side, Extreme Gaming will possibly have the best time ever. They did try to go for an A and the mid control as well, but Bumblebee and LOL shut down two players. It's going to be Emo who finds one frag and maybe retrieve a weaponry. Will that be retrieved is the question, but Impossible is going to decide itself. Finds one, denies the second. No, is what the answer is. A 2 versus 3. UN is down to 4 of his health. It just seems to be so impossible. One last remaining player, Emo. Denies one.
Emo.
Yes, he does.
All
the bomb is planted. They need to go in and force this fight because it's 2 remaining players. One with an op. Now, as soon as the molly hits, he needs to run for his life. But time is not their best friend. They do have the defusal kit to work around it, but they need to make it way too quick. Emo, look at where he is. He needs to make this way too quick. He can actually turn the tables around. He's trying to stop the defusal. Will he be able to do that is the question. He shuts down the defusal is not done. He gets it. He gets it. What the hell did we see in this round? Oh my god, Emo! What did we witness right now? I mean, come on! He denied the diffuser! He did not even care on the other player who was trying to take him down! And the teammate, he did not deny Emo as well! The diffuser got taken down! I mean, what?
The jiggle peaks!
Alright.
The jiggle peaks! Man, that
All
was
right.
just perfect. I'm
I mean,
hearing voices
that's-
in my head. Apart from yours, I'm hearing more voices in my head at this point. Just what did I even witness? Those jiggle peaks were absolutely on point coming in from Emo, but still Extreme 5 won that round. They should have won that round. It was their round to begin with. Even in the highlights, we're going to see just Mystic Gaming stomping over the members of Extreme 5 when they
You
were on the
know-
CT side. But
scared. I don't want to watch the entire highlights. I just want to watch that one last round. Please bless my eyes by showing me that again because Emo, oh my god. I did not expect it to end in this way. I mean, Extreme Gaming Coupon was a 1v2. The jiggle peaks was so perfect from Emo. It all went
here's
down
the
to
thing.
him. Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? he had to make sure that he stays alive, and he also needed to kill the diffuser. He had to make sure of
Yeah.
that, because if in case he was traded immediately, there was enough time for the other person to go in for the diffuse. But the only reason why we saw Mystic Gaming win that out was because of the fact that he stood there, he stayed alive, jiggle peeking continuously. Now, yes, of course, we were seeing those red bars creeping up through the legs over the head slowly, but body block should have been there. That's just so unfortunate for Xtreme 5, but honestly, everyone in the Mystic Gaming dugout would be laughing at this point. They would literally be smiling and they'd be like, what was that?
I mean, I
Everyone has
could
just one
hear
question.
I could hear our producer give reaction to that. I could hear that in my headphones, and we know what he was talking about. So, yeah, every single person out there had the same reaction to that one clutch. There were
That's
rounds
the
where
voices
Mystic
in my head.
Gaming just, yeah, I mean, I have nothing left to say after what has happened in that one last round. Emo just being emo. But yeah, honestly, the match went in way too close in the second half. Mystic Gaming did few mistakes here and there. They did get punished for it. They would have went in and maybe just got
Let me
yeah.
see this.
Let's just skip it. Yeah, let me see this first. See, the player was right present there trying to take him down. He did eliminate him, but it did not matter because the one who was diffusing was done for. And okay, I was about to say that even whoever is on the top of the table does not matter because it has to be Emo for that one round, but Emo is on the top of the table already. With a 2.33 KDR to be maintained, Emo has 21 frags under his name, and so is the case with Strom. What a match this has been.
What a round that had been. That's the only thing which is
Definitely.
going to. It's a nightmare that Extreme 5 would just want to forget about, and not anything else. Just that one last round and that one last play. Because you could have done two things: either go in for an aggressive push and try and take Emo down, or try and body block him. The slow creep up just did not help. And the worst part, he had to swap
Yeah,
guns. He had no bullets in the magazine. And that is exactly what gave Emo that one small opening. And I don't even know
yeah.
if he even realized that or not. He only had one thing in his mind, and that is to jiggle peek and finish off the diffuser with the. I believe it was a Tech 9, if I'm not wrong, or an SMG, either one of those two, man. But still, that is just the nastiest and the rattiest play I have seen in a long while. Nonetheless, highest headshot percentage being maintained by Storm with 71, also getting those top frags. But yeah, if you look at LOL, with those 8 frags, he has the 87% headshot ratio.
You
Either
know,
both of these
Emo, if
playing teams.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Go ahead.
definitely say that if Emo is watching us and listening to us right now, my friend, you definitely have a clip for yourself. And your Instagram would be really blessed to see this, what we have witnessed on the live stream straight away.
True.
Amazingly played. Mystic Gaming and the sides of Team NPC. We have two teams have qualified for the LAN, which is happening in Kolkata, ladies and gentlemen. And tomorrow we are going to find out the rest two teams who are going to make it to the LAN, definitely. But what a day it has been. I mean, if I talk about the first match itself, two overtimes to get who the winner was. If I talk about the second match, it was just a one-sided domination until and unless we hit the second half where we did see the sides of Mystic Gaming making few mistakes here and there. They did capitalize onto it, and
True.
I feel Evo justified every single thing that happened in the second half with that one round that rolled in their favor. But over and over again, I'd like love to ask you as well, Scared. What do you have to say? I mean, yeah, I can see you reacting. I can see your reactions already. But I really want you to speak and maybe tell the audience as well on how do you feel about today's day.
The opposite of North is always the South on those magnetic poles, but the opposite of the first match was exactly the second match that we saw.
Yeah,
2 in the first one, right? So such a close match, such a nail biter. And in the second one, we're seeing a 10-2 half. And then a possibility of a comeback from Extreme 5. But Again,
Yeah.
events being turning out in such an unfortunate fashion for them. Either ways, that was really heartbreaking for Extreme 5, but definitely they'll be learning a lot of things from that one. And congratulations yet again. This time it's going to be in the first match, Team NPC moving on to the semi-finals into the LAN, and in the second one, Mystic Gaming. Congratulations to both of these teams and a good luck to Hariom Esports as well as Extreme 5 for the future endeavors. It was a great evening, and being here on the desk, witnessing these two polar opposite matches was really mind boggling. I was flabbergasted at the end of the day, and a great way to end things off as well. Guys, you were watching Lenovo and Intel presents Rise of Legion Kolkata, gaming monitor partner ViewSonic Gaming, gaming headset partner Sony, InZone Esports partner the Esports Club, and it's going to be the talent partner Maverick. If you want to
Maverick.
know which two teams will be moving into the semi-finals and who will be having the next two matches tomorrow, you make sure to follow us on Instagram and hit that like button, man. Come on, we haven't said that. Hit that like, click on that subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the same time. Signing off for now.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now?
This is why we play.
Gaming is something more.
I feel it coming
It's a
now.
community made vibrant and real by AI.
Technology helps us to be part of something bigger.
Games play as if they were real life.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now.
This is why we play. A community.
Thousands of communities.
Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot it, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd.
Nothing can hold you back. So,
So, why do you play?
to go for a coffee?
Yeah, sure.
I run this town, ain't backing down, we going them rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. Watch everything we work for fall in line. We gon' give it our all until the end, until the end of time. Are you ready?